Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That Met Life, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute Knicks Nation. Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. It's Knicks basketball, man. Tonight, the Knicks play the Miami Heat on a home series. Knicks winning 140-132 at the Garden on Sunday, man. Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns dropped 39 points, included 31 in the first half, man, but it was the bench that came through with Landry Shamet with 36 points season high, as well as Jordan Clarkson with 24 points. Knicks bench scored 72 points off the bench to help the Knicks in a blowout. 140-132, a shooter, high scoring game, man. Knicks beat the Heat. Knicks coming in at 8-4 on the season. Heat coming in at 7-6. This game will be at Miami, man, at the Kaseya Center, man, in Miami, man. So we'll see what's going to happen tonight, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, this live stream, Knicks versus the Heat, man. Thank you for tapping into the Man Cave podcast, courtesy of the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share it on all social media platforms, as well as at the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The links are right there in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you are following on Twitter, man, make sure you hit that follow button for the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. So Knicks and Heat about to tip off soon, man. Knicks coming in, like I said, 8-4 in the season. Heat 7-6, man. Knicks 140-132. And this is without Jalen Brunson. And also OG Anunoby left that game, I think, in the first quarter in the game. So the Knicks will be down two starters, OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson, and look like both of them probably going to be out. OG's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Brunson said they said he's traveling on his 5-game road trip. So Brunson might be in action, and probably not the Dallas game, but most likely against Orlando on Saturday. So we will see how that goes. And for the Miami Heat, once again, no Bam Adebayo and also no Tyler Hero. So we'll see what the lineups look like tonight, man, for the Knicks without OG and Brunson starting. I would think Shaman will be starting, in this game, and most likely Robinson will start, or McBride. So we'll see how that backcourt's going to look, man. Either or McBride or Shaman might get to start. But, man, let's sit back and see. Like I said, we're about to get started in a few minutes, man. Hey, Knicks got a chance right here, man. Knicks actually finished that homestand 6-1 on that homestand, man. So big homestand for the Knicks, man. They took care of business. So now they embark on a 5-game road trip, man. So let's see if that could carry on over. But it's going to be a little bit tough, man, with injuries to Brunson and also OG Anunoby, man. Those are big hits for the Knicks, man. 2 of the Knicks core 4, is out. But that's what it's for. Other guys got to step up. You got the bench, you got depth, you got other guys got to step up, like Shamet, Clarkson, like they did, McBride. Also, who knows? Maybe it could be Yabusele's turn, to really step out there and see what he could do. So we'll see what happens, man. Can't wait for it to get started, though. And like I said, 140 points, man, with no Brunson. And OG left the game early, man. So I mean, guys was hot, man. Towns was on fire, man. He had 31 points in that first half, man. And then in the second half, Shaman took over in the second half, man. So hey, what can we say, man? Like I said, hopefully the good times keep on rolling, the good shooting keeps on rolling. That's what they're gonna need. The shots are gonna be there. We just gotta hit them shots. We just gotta make them shots, man. Just gotta make the shots. That's all it is in today's NBA, man. You just gotta make shots. A lot of high scoring games in the NBA now, man. It's like teams are putting up like 130, 125, one something like on a reg. It's like, yo, and that's because of the 3-point shooting and, like I said, lack of defense, man. Guys getting a lot of free, wide open shots. You just got to make them shots, you know. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully the Knicks don't go cold. Hopefully they be ready, man, and be ready to rock and roll, man, for tonight's game against the Heat in Miami. Like I said, this is the third game between the Heat and Knicks. They have split both. Miami winning at home earlier, and then the Knicks winning the last game, and now I'm back in Miami. So after this game with Heat, probably won't even see the Heat for a long, long time because they probably only play like 4 or 5 times during the regular season, most likely 4 times. So probably won't see them for a long time. So looking at the Knicks schedule, let me see the Knicks next 4 games. Like I said, I got Miami. Then they're gonna be at Dallas, at Orlando, at Brooklyn, at Charlotte, and then they come on for Milwaukee and Toronto. So they'll be ready, man. Like I said, man. So about to get started. Like I said, most likely it's probably gonna be Robinson, Towns, Bridges, and probably Shaman and McBride might start, or it could be Hart started. So we'll have to see how that starting lineup is gonna go. So about to tip off after the commercial and stuff like that. Opening tip, Knicks against the Heat, man. But like I said, the Heat ain't no pushover either, man. They put on your track shoes. It's going to be a shootout, man, because the Heat got some shooters too. You know, Norman Powell gave us, he gave us the business the last game. I think he dropped 39. So we got to look out for Norman Powell tonight. Got to look out for Norman Powell. Norman Powell comes to play and stuff like that. We'll see what he do tonight, man. But he let it fly. Norman Powell just let that thing fly from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks got to be on their P's and Q's tonight at the Kaseya Center in Miami for the Heat. Like I said, this is a home and home. Knicks won the last one, 140 to 132. So Heat will be ready for this game. But hey, man, let's see if the Knicks bench gonna do some more work, man, with Shaman and Clarkson and these other guys. OD, what's good?
What's going on?
So you ready for this game and see how these guys do? Like I said, now when I watch the Knicks game, I mean defense, I'd be pissed off at the defense, but hey, it is what it is. It's just gonna be he's gonna be getting mad a lot without the defensive plays.
Well, you can understand what they still got to pull it together with the defense, but as long as that offense is putting up points and
Right.
we making baskets, then we stay in at least in contention to win a game.
And staying close and staying competitive. That's the main thing. Got to stay close to give yourself a chance, not get blown out.
And we need Towns to be more consistent throughout the whole game as well. I mean, putting up 31 first half points was great, but he put up 8 points in the second half of that game. It's like, no, we need more out of you. So,
but you know what? I said I listen to Towns and stuff like that already in the papers. Or you talking about? I mean, Brunson on the bench. Rick Brunson was telling like Back Brown run the offense through Cat. Got to run it through Cat now with OG down there, Brunson down there. And Cat was saying like, yeah. He said, yeah, that was good. He's running offense to him, but he also like, he said he could have had 60, but he's like, yo, he was trying to find other people too.
Because he said that himself? Okay.
Yeah, he said that himself. He said you can't just be taking all the shots and get too greedy, you know what I'm saying? You got to feed the ball around. I was like, yeah, okay, man, do it. As long as other people is effective, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But if they were struggling, then I could see him trying to be more, selfish. But hey, if other body hot, it's like, yo, he was just being a facilitator too, which is good.
Right. No, listen, I'm not saying that he should be the main cog. I think he should be, if you consistently get him the ball throughout the game. I mean, if he averaged 10 points a quarter, if he averaged whatever close to that, would be great. That's what I'm saying. You just second half again. We got more bench points in that second half, which is great. We got you
Mhm.
want your production to be like that. You want everybody to be active in the game, which Shamit, Clarkson, and
Yeah,
everybody else
it
was.
looked like the stars gonna be Deuce McBride, Shamit, Bridges, Townsend, Robinson against Kyle Ware, Wiggins, Pell Larson, Norman Powell, and Davion Mitchell. But yeah,
Correct.
but like I said, you remember how you said in the past where Brunson's trying to play hero ball. He's taking all the shots. Like, yo, that's what Carl Townsend want to be like. Just keep taking it. I was like, hey, have you hot? But I understand this thing because, yeah, that's how you got to pass the ball around so that way the teams won't just like bog down on you. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Right. I mean, in essence, it would help them too because if they feeding them the ball. I mean, the only thing is like they always said, it's hard to come off or shoot the ball when you're cold, and that's been the biggest problem with they're saying with some of these benches. You come off the bench, you automatically expect them to just come in hot. It's
Hmm.
like they not in the framework of the game to just come in hot like that. So it's like one of those catch-22 type things. But it's good that he looked at it that way, and it wasn't like he needed the ball more to fill Paul.
Right. Because I mean, the way he was out, he probably could have took like 50 shots himself. You know what I'm saying? But
Correct,
he's like, yeah, let me spread around. Because hey, the other guys was making points, is making shots. That's all they meant. Them guys is scoring. Hey, pass it around.
right.
Give them a chance. Because that's part of the main things. Like some guys don't want to like keep running up and down the court. They ain't gonna get the ball if you're on the ball hog. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So that's a good thing, man. But
So
yeah,
yeah,
it looked
I
like
want to see who's going to come off the bench and replace some of that firepower tonight.
well, it's probably gonna be the same culprits with because Shaman is starting, but I'm talking about like
Right.
Clarkson and is it
Yeah.
Yabas
Yeah.
can finally get his thing going on. I mean, Josh Hart has been with 13, 14 points. He been what you call consistent too with that, you know what I'm saying, helping. So gotta get these other guys too, man. See what they do. If you're gonna play Hook Porty tonight or you know what. Look like the Miami Heat doing a Miami Heat TV series retros. All right, the tap is up, and he got it. Norman Powell with the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell across the timeline, guarded by Deuce. Over to Ware at the top of the key, guarded by Mitchell. Ware looking, finds Wiggins. Wiggins, did he almost lose it? No, he gets it back. And Wiggins at the top of the key throws to Davion Mitchell, who goes in and misses the shot, rebounded by Towns. Over to McBride. McBride with the ball, directing traffic. McBride at the elbow, over to Towns. Towns out to McBride, out to Shamit. Faked the 3-point shot. Shamit, his shot in the lane is up and no good. Um, rebounded by Wiggins. And here comes the Heat. Wiggins with the ball, guarded by Towns at the elbow. Wiggins down the lane, lays it up, no good. And he gets it. Kyle Ware gets it back, puts it up, no good. Wiggins get it. Man, they are. And then Robinson with the rebound. Robinson over to Deuce. Deuce with the ball. Deuce. Over to Bridges at the elbow. Bridges guarded by Powell. Bridges down the lane in the corner to Deuce for his 3-point shot from the corner is good. And the Knicks go up 3-0. Powell inbounds to Larson. Larson with the ball. Guarded by Shamit. Over to Mitchell at the top of the key. Guarded by Deuce. Over to back to Larson. His shot in the lane is up and good. All right. Knicks inbounds. Deuce inbounds to Shamit. Back to over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Parsons. Over to Robinson at the top of the key. Robinson almost loses it. Over to Deuce. Deuce around the Robinson screen. Over to Shamit at the elbow. Shamit trying to find Towns. Over to Bridges. Down low to Towns. Looked like he got fouled, and yeah, they call a foul.
Mhm.
Come on, man. You Wiggins can't guard him down there, man. It's too much size down there and stuff like that. And that's what the
Way
Knicks
too
got to
much
do.
size.
That's what they got to do. They got to find that mismatch and make the Heat pay for it. Don't settle for the jump shots when you got a mismatch like that. All right, Knicks inbounds. McBride over to Towns, now guarded by Parsons, and looked like he got fouled by Mitchell, but no call. So the Knicks will inbound again because Mitchell came back quickly over. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. McBride over to Shamit. Shamit to Robinson. Robinson at the elbow. Over to Deuce around the screen. Deuce guarded by Mitchell. Deuce in the lane looking. Turnaround jump shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 5-2. Kyle Ware inbounds to Larson. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Wiggins in the lane, and his shot, and it's a jump ball. Good defense by Towns. Wiggins tried to
Mhm.
draw that offensive foul. I
That
mean,
blew
he
my
draw
mind.
that foul. Yeah. All right, so Towns will jump against Wiggins. We'll see Wiggins with the pop off the ground against Leadfoot Towns, right?
Mhm.
All right, the tap is up, and Towns wins it over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball, guarded by Larson. Over to Towns at the elbow. Towns with the ball around a McBride screen. Towns looking, finds McBride over to Shamit in the corner to Mikal Bridges in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Ware. Good fake by Bridges. Draw that foul.
That's another mismatch. I don't even know how the Heat got their lineup set up.
And the thing with Ware to me is right now where Mitchell Robinson was early in his career with some of these fouls, but Ware is a better offensive player than Robinson. But
Oh, by far.
on that play, like I said, you can see on that is like because Robinson when he first came, remember he was jumping all around, jumping on everything, going for what I'm saying. All right, Bridges' first free throw is good, and his second free throw is also good. And the Knicks go up 7-2 over the Heat. 9:36 left to go, early first quarter. Knicks with a 5-point lead. All right, Heat set the inbounds. Ware with the ball over to Larson. Larson with the ball. Guarded by Shamit. Larson at the elbow. Almost loses Shamit. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Larson. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Deuce. Deuce quickly in the front court. Back to Towns. Thought about the logo 3. Towns in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Should have been a foul. Rebounded by Larson. And here comes the Heat. Ahead to Wiggins. Wiggins in the lane. Euro step. Lays it up and in. 7-4 Knicks. Knicks inbounds Bridges over to McBride. McBride quickly to Shamit at the elbow. Shamit in the corner now. Out to McBride. Over to Mitchell Robinson. Out to Bridges. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. And Knicks go up 10-4. Heat inbounds Ware to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Norman Powell. Guarded by Shamit. Powell, step back 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Ware. Ware throws it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Wiggins at the elbow. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell in the lane. Throws in the corner to a wide open Larson. His 3-point shot is up and good. All right. Knicks inbounds. McBride over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges at the top of the key. Trying to find somebody. Finds Robinson at the elbow. Robinson over to Shamit. Shamit down the lane. Lays it up and no good. Rebounded by Ware. Here comes the Heat. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Norman Powell. Powell guarded by Bridges down the lane. Lays it up and in. And 10-9. Heat right back in. And Knicks inbounds to McBride. McBride with the ball. Guarded by Larson. Over to Shamit. Shamit trying to find Towns down in the post. Finds Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball. Towns should have threw that back out to Shamit real quick. Yeah, you
He
got to
should
give it
have,
up,
but
Towns. You got to give. He was wide open. You got to give it up. All right.
yeah,
Wiggins
but
with the 3-point shot. No
he,
good.
he was down low. So I mean, it's like give up
No.
a 2
Yeah,
foot hook.
but he was double teamed though. When that double team came, you got to kick the ball out because they wasn't gonna stop.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to kick that ball out. That's why you get the open man and stuff like that. That's how you beat them. You got to give that ball, especially that dude is that far deep down in there. You got to give your man a wide open shot. He make it, he make it. If you miss it, oh well. All
Right.
right, substitution for the Knicks looked like Hart was coming to the game. Heat inbounds Mitchell over to Larson. It looked like Diawara looked like he's about to come in early. Larson with the ball. Heat down 10-9. Larson over to Norman Powell. Powell in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Ware. Shot is up and goes in. And he goes up 11-10. Knicks inbounds Hart over to McBride. Iman, what's good, bro? What's good? Salute. All right, Towns. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Larson. And here comes the Heat. Over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Guarded by Shamit at the elbow. Over to Mitchell at the top of the key. Guarded by Bridges. Mitchell in the lane. Throws it back out to Larson. Out to Wiggins. Norman Powell, his 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Knicks got to start scoring. They've been on 10 for a minute. Over to Towns. Over to McBride. McBride with the ball in the lane. Oh, I thought he was going to continue to go over to Hart. Hart to Shamit. Towns, wide open 3-point shot. No good. He got to make those. All right, Heat with the ball. Larson with the ball. Over to Wiggins in the corner. Wiggins down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but put back in by Kyle Ware, and the Heat go up by 3 points. 13-10. And timeout on the floor.
See the difference when they take Mitchell out of the game, how the rebounding goes down. It's only then it's the reliance
Towns.
on Towns to get the rebounds. Or it should have been Hart, but I don't see everybody has to rebound the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all hands on deck, man. You got to rebound the ball.
Sure.
Got to limit them second chance opportunities, man. Well, that's what we keep saying. It's not
Bob,
just on the centers. Everybody got to help out. That's how you help out. That's how you slow them down. Because they getting a couple of second chance opportunities. They got some offensive rebounds.
Right. They got to limit all that. That's how the Knicks, stayed in the game with them. You know what I mean? You getting those Mitchell Robinson, you getting those, 2 and 3 opportunities. That definitely keeps you in the game. Kills the clock at that.
Yeah. But like you said, you said who gonna step up tonight? We're gonna see who's gonna step up tonight off the bench. All right, looking at some other scores out of town. 8:37 left to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee up 37-34 over the Cavs. Also, 9:07 left to go in the second quarter. Detroit up 37-25 over the Pacers. 6:13 left to go in the second quarter. Clippers up 40-32 over the Sixers. And halfway through the first quarter, 6:55 in the first quarter, Charlotte and Toronto all tied at 11. The 2 8 o'clock games, Dallas at Minnesota, OKC at New Orleans, and the 9 o'clock game, the last game, Chicago at Denver. So, like I said, man, in this game, man, Knicks just gotta make shots, man, just shooting and stuff like that. So, and gotta get some rebounds. Got to get on the boards. You got to win those boards, man. You keep getting beat on the boards, you're gonna get in foul trouble.
Right. It's not like they got a bigger lineup. Oh, I mean,
right.
In comparison to the lineup we have it now, I guess that lineup is bigger. But
we're gonna see the rookie Diawara in early because, like I said, with OG down and stuff like that, and Brunson out, it's gonna be more guys off the bench gonna get some opportunities. So they just gotta take advantage of their opportunities when they get them. That's it. No pressure on you, man. Just play basketball. Just play loose. Josh Hart, most triple doubles, is third on the list with 16, behind Walt Frazier with 23, and the late Michael Ray Richardson with 18. Triple doubles off the bench. Emmanuel Quickly, Mark Jackson, and Ray Williams. I remember Ray Williams.
Sweet baby, right.
Yeah, I think his brother was Gus. Gus Williams, Ray Williams, yeah. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. But like I said, Knicks been in a little slump. Hart with the ball over to McBride, guarded by Mitchell. McBride with the ball around a town screen, guarded by Larson now. Over to Shamit. Shamit guarded closely by Powell. Over to Hart. And Hawkins, dude, Hart, you should have threw the ball. And it's stolen by the Heat. He should have threw the ball. He dunks it. Hart should have threw the ball. Stop playing with the ball. He had the dude in front was fronting him. You got to throw the ball over the top. All right, he going 15-10. Knicks with the ball. Shamit with the ball at the top of the key. It looked like he got fouled. No call. Finds Diawara and back to Shamit. Shamit back to Diawara. They're trying to find that mismatch with Towns. And that's an offensive foul. Let's do Towns sometimes, man. That dude is a little dude. You ain't got to do all that stuff. This is how
I'm actually surprised.
These are the dumb fouls that he be doing sometimes, bro. It's not even necessary.
For sure.
All right, he with the ball. Hawkins with the ball, and it's stolen by Diawara. Good steal by Diawara. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride pull up 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. Finally, 15-13. Much needed. Heat with the ball. Hawkes with the ball across the timeline. Over to Powell. Back to Hawkes. Hawkes with the ball. Over to Larson in the corner. Over to Hawkes. Back over to Mitchell. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Diawara. So far, nobody's shooting good. Diawara with the ball. Guarded by Ware. Diawara over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane. And he walks. It's like, yo, that's the fourth turnover. Stop turning the ball over. Put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, but what is he debating? I mean, like, you can't go from
You
like,
put your
no,
left foot in. And Clarkson will check into the game for Diawara out quick. And let's see, with Jordan Clarkson in the game, let's get some shooting going on. All right. Heat with the ball. Knicks with 4 turnovers. Heat with only 1. Hawkes with the ball. Hawkes down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Mitchell. At the elbow. Hart. In the lane. Hart throws it back out to Deuce McBride. McBride. Pull-up jump shot is up and good. And McBride is on. We're tied at 15. Heat inbounds. Ware over to Hawkes. Hawkes with the ball. Over to Powell. Powell. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to McBride. McBride guarded by Mitchell. McBride at the top of the key. Over to Josh Hart. Back to McBride. His 3-point shot is up and short this time. No good. Rebounded by Powell. Ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell down to Larson, but it's out of bounds. And, man, both teams are struggling.
Telling you, dude, take one more step, dude. That's water.
They can get a closer shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shaman has really yet to shoot the ball. Like I said, they on him. They ain't gonna let him get that wide open shot, that 3. But Towns is out of the game now. So Robinson's back in. All right, Knicks with the ball. Shaman with the ball. Over to McBride. Over to Clarkson. His corner 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Look like Jovic with the ball now. Over to Jovic. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell, his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Ahead to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Robinson at the top of the key. Back to Hart. Hart around the Robinson screen. Hart on down the lane. Shot is up off the glass and good. Over Fontecchio. Knicks go up 17-15. He quickly inbounds. Ball to Fontecchio, guarded by Robinson. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. And he's fouled by Jovic. Timeout on the floor with the score. Knicks 17, Heat 15. Low scoring first quarter for both teams. The shot's been there. These guys just been bricking and missing. Yeah, man. The Knicks also got 4 turnovers in the quarter, though. So got to take care of the ball.
Foul part too.
Mm-hmm.
When I drive.
Yeah, and as you know, we watch these games, man. A lot of times, like we feel like these guys should be fouling out by the first quarter, but the referees are keeping them in the game and stuff like that. So they be putting the whistles away.
And the sad thing again, we talked about them sharing the ball and stuff like that, but you clearly see this is my biggest issue with Towns as it is, dude. They don't even have Ware guarding you. So,
right.
I mean, to make your shot harder to get off, you got Wiggins and Jack guarding you. There's no way you should. That's chicken noodle soup, though. Come on, jump hook in the lane all day.
Yeah, my whole thing is if you want to make it easy, it's like, yo, have them on your backside and have them at an angle like you could get the pass right there, right down there to the right, and just take the one dribble and go down and dunk. You know what I'm saying? Have it right there. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
come on, too easy. Too easy to not say those are guaranteed shots right there for you. Easy shots.
Yeah, and like I said, man, guys who post up a lot, like guys in the past, like I said, they knew how to seal you. They'll seal you at an angle where they want that ball. They'll seal you at a good angle so they can get it and just go to work real quick. These guys, they do a little thing and they seal and then they stop or whatever. They really don't get the, you know what I'm saying, the advantage and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you got to get him, man. And don't be doing no extracurricular activities and stuff like that, knocking people out the way or something just to get the position, man.
I think Towns do all of that for his frustration, and I don't know what he's frustrated is. It's like, dude, they have you like you said, you put your backside on their front side. They're not going
Mm-hmm.
around. Just get the ball. You work from there. Stop making your job harder when you're trying to hook them. Like he's doing extra
Right.
stuff that is not necessary. And that goes to show you, Diarra was the first person off the bench. Like, what's up with
Mm-hmm.
Wabasali? I mean, like I said, I don't mind who he brings off the bench, but it's more like I don't know. He's got to work himself back in the game shape.
Yeah, guys got to produce, man. I know, it's like, hey, whoever's going to produce is like they put them in, see what they can do. If they don't do nothing, they sit them down, they bring somebody else in. That's what you got to do. Minutes are not guaranteed. I
Right.
mean, Deuce with 10 points in this first quarter. He's the high man right now. But like I said, other Knicks got to get their shooting, got to get their scoring, bro. You don't had a couple of days off. You know what I'm saying? You don't had a couple of days off. You got to go. It's time to go. This is a game right here, and the Heat trying to give you this game. You know, they want to give it. They trying to give it to you. All right, Knicks at the ball. Clarkson inbounds to McBride. McBride with the ball. Man, he had the inside lane. I know that dude was there. It was like, all right, who's in the game now? Fontecchio, Drew Smith is in the game. All right, McBride with the ball out to Clarkson. Clarkson fakes a 3-point shot. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Robinson. And it's stolen by Drew Smith. You know, it looked like Robinson got fouled, but you know how they go.
Couple of times.
And Jaquez goes over and draws a foul. Like Jaquez had no idea. He just put his arms up like just to go to the free throw line. But I don't know if he's like he might have to inbound it. Probably gonna be side out. Yeah, you wasn't shooting the ball and getting fouled, bro. All right. Heat inbounds. Jovic said, look at DJ Khaled sitting right. Khaled be at the Heat games over to and Hart. You fall asleep and Jovic hit a 3-point shot because you fell asleep. 18-17. He go up by one. Knicks inbounds to McBride. Over to Robinson. Back to McBride. Round of Robinson screen. McBride in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Fontecchio. And here comes the Heat. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball. Guarded by Hart. Jaquez in the lane. Taking it right at Hart and scores. 3-point Heat lead. Knicks inbounds. McBride over to Hart. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Hart around the Robinson screen. Over to McBride. Back to Hart. This lineup don't even look like it, like one could score. Somebody want to score is like not sure with the ball. Clarkson with the ball guarded by Wiggins. Out to McBride. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Out to Hart. Hart in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. That's at least one good thing. Instead of taking a shot, come in and get fouled.
I just don't understand how they don't practice even with some pick and rolls with Mitchell Robinson. They don't have Mitchell rolling harder to the
To the
basket for the
basket.
alley oops.
Yeah. And like I said, you got guys, they don't even look for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Hart at the free throw line. 138 left to go in the first quarter. 3-point Heat lead. All right. Hart's first free throw is up, and it's good. Don't know what Clarkson explaining like how he gets fouled. All right. Hart's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Heat. No, Robinson had it and throws it out to Clarkson. Clarkson over to McBride. Out to Josh Hart. Hart takes a 3-point shot with somebody on, no good. Now he want to take it when he's wide open. He don't want to take it. Over to Drew Smith. Over to Jovic. Jovic in the corner to Fontecchio. His 3-point shot from the corner is good. 23-18. Knicks quickly inbounds to McBride. McBride with the ball. 5-point Heat lead around a Robinson screen. McBride in the lane. Over to Bridges. Bridges out to Hart. Hart in the lane. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Lays it up and in. 23-20. Heat inbound. Jaquez with the ball. at the elbow, guarded by Robinson. Looking. Fontecchio trying to set the screen. Jaquez in the lane, underneath, lays it up and in. 25-20, Knicks inbounds. And what they call it, delay a game. 43 seconds left to go. 5-point Heat lead. 25-20. All right, Knicks inbounds to Deuce. Deuce with the ball. Guarded by Drew Smith. Drew in the lane. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Jaquez with the ball. The Knicks going to get a 2-for-1. Jaquez out to Smith. Smith with the ball. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez in the lane. Out to Fontecchio. Around the screen. Fontecchio. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. And he gets fouled. Look like he got – they call it out of bounds?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I mean, it makes no sense to challenge it because it's like to 1.2 seconds, but that's a foul.
I mean, he could have challenged it, like just go to the free throw line. If it's a foul, it's a foul.
Yeah, but you're not going to the free throw line over that.
Yeah, you are, because the Knicks in the bonus.
Oh,
yeah,
are
Knicks,
they?
Knicks are, yeah, Knicks in the bonus. That's what I'm saying. They could have. I mean, he could have just. Yeah, he got fouled. I mean, the Knicks in the bonus. He could have went to the free throw line, got 2 free throws. But they're not going to do it because it's BS. And that was right in front of the referee. That was BS. You know that was a foul.
He's watching the play.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But if they'd have challenged it, they'd have been like, yeah, it was what you call it. They would have said that. So, you know what I'm saying? But all right, Heat'll inbound the ball with 1.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Why is always drink spilled around Khaled? All right, Heat inbounds. Jovic looking. Finds Jaquez. His 3-point shot is up, no good, and that is the end of one. After one, Miami 25, New York 20. Like I said, second quarter, Knicks have to come to life in the second quarter. Got to shoot the ball much better. That's all it is. Shoot the ball much better. That's all it is. I mean, both teams was not shooting the ball good either, but shots were there. These guys just got to make the shots, man. Like I said, but who knows? Maybe have a second quarter might be a blistering second quarter. You know what I'm saying?
You come on, you look at that. Deuce got half of those points. The rest of that
he's the only one that's hitting shots. He's the only one that's hitting shots. These guys getting shots too. They just not hitting them. And then, you know, Knicks had like what, four turnovers or 4 or 5 turnovers. So, because instead of like I said, I'd rather the miss shots than the turnover, but you know, it is what it is sometimes.
Well, listen, I don't know what it is. Towns, I don't mind him hitting logo shots when he can hit them, but it's like, dude, if your shot is not falling, like, let the logo shots go. Warm up hitting regular shots first.
Let the logo shot. That's what I'll be saying. It's like coming closer to you. You have a higher percentage of hitting them shots than the logo shot.
I mean, that's just the first half. We'll see. Shamit got one shot off in that first half.
In the first quarter, he just got like, let me see.
I mean, in the first quarter, the one.
It was 0 for 2.
He was 0 for 2?
0 for 2. Towns 0 for 4. Towns 0 for 4. Clarkson 0 for 2. Hart 1 for 2. McBride 4 of 8. You know what I'm saying? So McBride is the only one that's like doing some work right now. Robinson has 5 rebounds. Towns has 5 rebounds. So, you know, they doing a rebound thing. But at the end of the day, we got to put the ball in the basket. Let's get this game against the Heat, man. Like I said, they want to give us this game, bro. Let's take it. They want to give it to us. Let's take it. And I'm looking at this stuff. It's like, after this, we play the Heat again, like right before Christmas, 12/21, and that's it. we're done for the season. We're playing Miami. That's it. We'll have 4 games. That's crazy. That's the first time I've seen we play all 4 games before Christmas against a team.
And they're not in a cup challenge, are they?
Yeah, that's what we played them in the Cup Challenge. We played the Miami Heat on Friday. It was in the Cup Challenge.
Oh, so but this is not a cup game?
No, this is not a cup game. I think the cup games, I think, is on Fridays. I think when the court, you know how the court is with that cup thing.
Okay.
That's when it's a cup thing. All right, second quarter is starting right now. Knicks with the ball, inbounds to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball, guarded by Wiggins. Over to Shamet. Shamet back to Clarkson. Over to Towns, guarded by Jaquez. Towns looking, finds Clarkson backdoor for a layup. Good look, good cut. 25-22. That's what I'm saying. Keep moving without the basketball. All right, Heat inbounds. Smith with the ball. Looking, fine Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball over to Wiggins. And offensive foul on the Heat, Jaquez. So Shamet running around them screens. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. Bridges over to Clarkson. Man, the Heat arena looked like that stuff empty. Shamet with the ball over to Towns. Towns with the ball over to a wide open Shamet. His 3-point shot is up, no good. And foul on the Heat. Josh Hart trying to get to the rebound. If them guys will put more effort in going after the ball instead of he said, I'm not letting Hart get this rebound. I was like, yo, dude, if you had turned around, you could have got the rebound yourself. All right, Knicks at the inbounds. Clarkson over, and what's name is all over Josh Hart. This dude want to foul out. I think he wants to foul out. All right, and he's on Hart again. All right,
I don't know why he don't bounce him the ball.
Hart with the ball, looking, finds Bridges. Bridges out the Hart, fakes the shot. Hart in the lane, lays it up and in. Hart is like, what do I have to do to get a foul? All right, Knicks down 1, 25-24. Heat inbounds to Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball over to Jaquez. Jaquez at the top of the key, guarded by Hart. His shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet at the elbow, guarded by Fontecchio over to Towns. Towns in the lane. And Towns like, yo, any foul? All right, so Knicks will inbounds. Knicks have scored the first 4 points of this quarter, so that's a good thing. All right, Clarkson inbound, looking. Inbounds to Shamet. Corner 3-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 27-25. So Knicks on a little 7-0 run. Heat inbounds to Smith. Over to Jaquez. In the corner to Wiggins. Wiggins and the elbow Wiggins. And the ball is stolen by Towns. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson just stopped running. Clarkson lays it up and in, though. 29-25. All right, he quickly inbounds to Drew Phillips with the ball. Knicks on a 9-0 run. Phillips in the lane, over to Jaquez. In the corner to Jovic. Jovic out to Wiggins, out to Fontecchio. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. 29-28. Much needed for the Heat on that. Knicks inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball around the Town screen. Bridges over to Shamet. Shamet in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. I mean, at what point did you want to call a foul?
I'm just saying, dude. I mean, they're giving you – what is wrong with these refs, dude? Come on.
And let me tell you something. And Jovic been fouling like crazy, bro. He's fouling hard all over the place. This is what I be talking about when these referees be protecting players. This guy has been fouling every single play. All right. Shamet at the free throw line with the Knicks up by 1 point. First free throw is no good. And looks like Jovic is coming out of the game. Good riddance.
You think?
I mean, he's been killing folks, man. I know them dudes like, thank God he's going to the bench because he's been killing folks. And looks like Kashad Johnson will check into the game for the Heat. All right. Shamet's second free throw's up and it's good. 30-28. Heat inbounds to Smith. Smith with the ball over to Jaquez over to Wiggins. His 3-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Looking, finds Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Wiggins, and here comes the Heat. Wiggins over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball at the elbow. Finds what's name wide open down, but the pass shot by Kashad Johnson. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Drew Smith, 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Clarkson. Here comes the Knicks. Clarkson down to Bridges, lays it up and in. And a foul. 32-28. And Bridges will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And that foul was on Drew Smith. So it looked like he got the he got his contact out.
Yep. Caught it in his hand.
Yeah, so Bridges will be on the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. 31-28. Early second quarter. 9:04 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Bridges' free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez out to Johnson. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet throws down low to Mikal Bridges. Down low, good spin move and a dunk. Knicks go up 5, 33-28. All right, he quickly inbounds to Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball at the elbow, guarded by Clarkson. Wiggins posting Clarkson up. Wiggins in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges with the ball. Throws ahead to Shamet. Shamet. Pull up 3-point shots, no good. I keep telling you, all it is easy. You just got to make shots. That's all it is. The shots are there. They just got to make them. Fontecchio, his 3-point shot is up and good. 33-31. Timeout on the floor, man.
I wish they stay with this guy there for Fontecchio. My God.
Fontecchio, I told you, this dude's ready. He be ready to shoot. Jovic be ready to shoot. Them dudes is locked and loaded. If they open, it's going up. They letting it fly.
But you see how Bridges made that post move look so easy, huh?
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
But I'm saying that's Towns all day, though, dude.
Yep, spin move in the lane and drops it. Look how close he caught that one move, and that's why he was right there for a dunk.
Come on,
he ain't got to get the ball at the 3-point line and got to dribble all the way down into the paint. Dribble like 20 feet away.
Exactly. All that chicken winging the dude just to get him to spin around him. Like, come on. All that's unnecessary. You got to chicken wing the dude just to go around him for a baseline dunk. Come on. Just let it go.
But like I said, the Knicks, like I said, they playing into the Heat's hand. The Knicks got to go. They got to start scoring that ball, man, getting this lead out, bro. The closer this game stays, man, it's like, things start happening. It's like, you got to go. They're giving you a golden opportunity. Do what you got to do. These guys got to start making shots and start stretching this lead out. Because one thing is what happened, Knicks go cold and the Heat start getting hot, then all of a sudden you be like, here we go. Here it is. The game is right here. The game is here for you.
Well, it's one thing to look at it. So you telling me that they're settling for too many jump shots right now?
No, it's not settling for jump shots. I don't care. The jump shots is what? They just got to make shots. Even if they could get in the post and get some shots and make it. I mean, Deuce took some inside shots and stuff. These guys, you got to make these shots. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom is all right there. And the Heat really, even with Kyle Ware, it's not even a game. They have no shot blocker. What are you doing? You got to look at who's on the floor. I don't know what these guys, like I said, the basketball IQ of these players today are just totally different. They have no shot blockers. Take it in there, just like how Bridges did. Towns, you in it. They have no shot blocker in the game. Kyle Ware is out of the game, even if he's in the game sometimes. There's nobody. There's no shot blockers. What are y'all even selling for jump shot? This is what I'm saying. Do you guys study the game? Do y'all know y'all personnel? You got to know the personnel on every team. You know what I'm saying? What did he do when they see Mitchell Robinson out of the game? They take it right to the basket, right? They take it right in there because they know there's no shot blocker.
Nobody they wrote to challenge that shot.
And like I said, all it is, man, is just shots. Yeah. As OB, yeah, with the hammy. Mm-hmm.
We'll need some electrotherapy on that thing.
All right, Knicks set the inbounds. McBride over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Wiggins. Bridges across the timeline. Around the town screen. Bridges looking. Finds Clarkson. Clarkson finds Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Bridges, his shot in the lane is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Follow-up is good and falls in. 35-31. Heat inbounds. Fontecchio over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball at the elbow, guarded by Bridges. Over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio out to Wiggins. Wiggins in the lane. Back out to Jaquez. To Fontecchio. His three-point shot from the top is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Bridges down the lane. Shot is up and blocked. So it'll be Heat ball. Yeah, Bridges had the right thought, but it's like, yo, that other dude came over. All right, so Norman Powell and Kyle Ware will check back into the game for the Heat. Heat wearing their retro Don Johnson Miami Heat Vice jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And Miami Vice jerseys. All right, so you got to watch out. Powell is back in the game now. All right, inbounds to Jaquez, over to Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez out to Fontecchio. Fontecchio out to Jaquez, to Mitchell, to Powell. Corner Kyle Ware. His three-point shot from the corner is good. 35-34. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Bridges. Hart, run and get your butt downfield. But down court. Bridges with the ball out to Towns. Towns in the lane. Dunk attempt is no good. I mean, this dude keep missing these dunk attempts. Where down to Jaquez Jr. lays it up and in. And he go up by 36-35. I know see a dude that just dunked the ball and misses being at 7 foot and can't even get the ball over the rim. Oh God, I'm just telling you, man. This is mind blowing, man. It's just like no lift whatsoever. Dude play with a flat tire, but Towns is fouled. But like I said, this is it. This is what I'm be saying. The Knicks should be scoring because the Heat, like I said, the Heat will go on a little run and stuff like that. Because like I said, this is what happens. You get an opportunity. It's like you got to start making a basket. All right, Knicks inbounds. Deuce with the ball. Shot is up and blocked by the Heat. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Larson. Back to Mitchell, who lays it up and in. And the Heat go up 38-35. Knicks quickly inbounds to Deuce. Deuce with the ball. 6:21 left to go in the second quarter. Deuce looking. Finds Shamet. Shamet guarded by Mitchell. Somebody got a flash. Shamet down the lane. Lays it up and no good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. And he looked like he got fouled. Man, he got slapped in the face.
I mean, slap, kick, punched.
So Ware rejected it off the glass, and McBride's like, "Yo, that should have been a goaltend." I don't know if his balls, but he's up. All right, so Robinson. The Knicks are in the bonus. I didn't even know. Okay, so Robinson will be at the free throw line. So the Knicks already in the bonus with 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. See, they got to take advantage of that. Robinson's first free throw was no good. Offensive rebounds. Knicks second. Mitchell Robinson is first. All right, Robinson's second free throw is up. And that's good. 38-36. Heat inbounds Larson over to Mitchell. Ahead to Powell. Powell to Fontecchio. Fontecchio out to Larson. His three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. And here comes the Knicks. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson down the lane over to Deuce McBride. Good cut, and the game is tied at 38. Good way to move without the basketball. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you move without the basketball. Give your man an outlet to give you easy pass. And turnover by Mitchell. I don't know. He did his what did he do? he did his little double dribble.
Just did 10U double dribble type shit.
Yeah. All right. Knicks inbounds over to Shamit. See what I'm talking about? When the Knicks, like I said, when the game is there, they don't be scoring. As soon as he's making a run, then now they want to make a run. All right. Back to over to Clarkson in his lane. His floater is up and good, and the Knicks go up 40-38. All right. Heat with the ball. Larson over to Mitchell. Mitchell throws it back to Larson. Larson had a wide open shot. His shot up in the lane is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson. And the ball is stolen. Fontecchio shot is up. No good. Rebounded. And there's a foul on the floor. Yeah, because I don't know what Clarkson was lollygagging with the ball.
I have no idea. They called a foul on that. Like what? The body after Robinson? Like, come on. You gotta make sense of these calls sometimes.
Yeah, I know. All right, and the Heat and Jaquez goes in the lane and he gets fouled.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so Jaquez will be at the free throw line. All right, Jaquez's first free throw is up, and it's good. Yeah, look like Bridges will check back into the game for the Knicks. But sometimes when you're watching these games, it looks like some of these teams are just like going through the motions. All right, man. The second free throw is good, and we're tied at 40. Knicks inbound. Shamit to Hart. Hart with the ball at the elbow. Hart in the lane. Out to Shamit. His elbow three-point shot is good. 43-40. Heat inbounds to Mitchell ahead to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball looking. Finds Mitchell at the top of the key. Over to Norman Powell. And look like it says it's going to be Heat ball. But hey, they keeping Norman Powell in check for right now.
For now, it's right. Still early.
Powell out to Mitchell, ahead to Jaquez, in the paint to Larson. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the rebound over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane, and he is fouled, and he will be going to the free throw line. Bridges, Knicks are in the bonus. You ain't got to argue. You're in the bonus.
I think he realized that now.
Hey, bro. You know, another one is like, yo, when they what's that? They be like first foul within the last 2 minutes. I was like, I don't even know where that come from. If you're in the bonus, you just in the bonus. That's one of the dumbest things that I've heard. When they be like first foul in the last 2 minutes and it's under like I don't care about that under 2 minutes. It's a bonus, it's just you're in a bonus. Don't want to hear all that. And Bridges' first free throw is in and out. No good. All right, Bridges' second free throw. This one is good. And Knicks go up 44-40. 4:15 left to go. Second quarter. Heat inbounds. Jaquez over to Mitchell. Back to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell at the elbow. Back to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball over to Norman Powell. Powell over to Mitchell. Mitchell at the elbow, guarded by Deuce. Over to Norman Powell, guarded by Shamit at the elbow. Powell, pull-up shot is up, no good, and it's an offensive foul on Norman Powell. So Shamit with a good D.
I was actually surprised at that call.
Yeah. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride with the ball. That's why sometimes I be looking at like, yo, when I'm looking at games like this, McBride nowhere to go, throws out to. Sometimes just being like some of these like guys just be going through the motions. Like some teams go through the motions, then it's like, yo, they both teams are not doing nothing. They all in a lull. All right, he with the ball. Powell down the lane, strong and lays it up and in. 44-42. Knicks inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart around the Robinson screen over to Deuce, and it's an offensive foul. So it'll be Heat ball. Deuce said that don't look like an offensive foul, and the Knicks are
Nah,
going to challenge it.
getting ticky tacky now. I mean, now they're trying to earn a paycheck out there for some reason.
You said what?
They're earning. I mean, I guess they're putting it. They're earning a check out there, making all kind of calls out there now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I was just saying something. I was just saying something with that. You ain't got to open it out, but it's just like what you call it, the point shaving thing. How them kids be saying like, yo, they look at the point spread and all that stuff. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. And they just want why he did it and stuff like that. Yeah, they had base stuff like that. The point shaving thing. I was like, he's a former
This is
University of New
college
Orleans
or pros?
college. University of New Orleans players. There was like, I think 3 of them that got indicted on that stuff, man, for point shaving and stuff like that. Like he'd tell you like, yo, he make a couple of shots and he'll miss a couple of shots on purpose and stuff. Like you just tell me like how the game go. And that's why when I look at some of these games, I be looking like these teams be going through the motions and stuff like that. Like it's like, yo, what are y'all doing? Let's go. Let's go. I know I ain't like every team, but it's just like, come on, bro. This other team ain't doing nothing. Why you not doing nothing? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's
Whoa!
get them how they do it.
He was part of the scheme to make his team lose, or
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
more about his production.
No, it was about the scheme to make his team lose for the point spreads and stuff like that.
Uh,
I mean, when you read it, it's like, damn, okay. I mean, it's not like a long article; it's a short article, but I know it's more to it in another story. But it just sounds like, man, how they be like us? I be like, man, look at that, because you know how you look at it's like, man, how he missed that? Why he
right.
missed that? You know what I'm saying? You just be like, you know how we be like at the TV screen, but it be
Yeah,
like,
but
oh
you know,
man,
it's
it
funny.
happens.
It's funny we say that, but I know when I'm going out there, some shots that I think is automatic. Not every shot is automatic. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I always
Yeah.
look at it like from the if and ands or whatever. But I mean, for some people, you look at it like they normally make those shots. I can understand that, but there's always those possibilities they
No,
can
no,
miss.
but what I'm saying is when you listen to what how he's saying it, it's just like how he do it on purpose. Like he missed free
Oh
throw
no,
on
no, no,
purpose
for
and like that,
sure.
and miss a
No,
shot on purpose. You just be like, wow, it's because like I said, you do some sports, man. You watch him do it at a free throw line, like a good free throw. You're gonna be like, all right, this dude gonna go to the free throw line, at least get about 2 more free throws, and he goes and he misses, and you can't get your points because this dude missing free throws. All right,
no.
back to action. He with the ball, Hawkes with the ball over to Mitchell, another 3-point shot, no good, man. These guys are clanking tonight. Towns the rebound over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Knicks been with a 2-point lead for a minute. Bridges, another wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Ware. Ware over to Hawkes. Hawkes with the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Norman Powell. Powell with Bridges on Powell. Fall away shot is up and good off of one leg, and he looked like he's limping. And we're tied at 44. And Norman Powell's limit Hart with the ball, take it right at him, lays it up and in. Took it right at Norman Powell. That's what you're supposed to do. 46-44. He quickly inbounds Mitchell over to Hawkes. Hawkes with the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Hawkes. 3-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good. And the Heat go back up 47-46. All right, Knicks inbounds. Deuce with the ball over to Hart. Hart over to Clarkson. And remember, the Knicks have been in the bonus. Knicks be in the bonus. So Towns, oh, man, you should have kept on going with Norman Powell down there, man. Over to Bridges, over to Clarkson. Clarkson, guarded by Ware. Over to Josh Hart. And he has to fall up. A shot is up and is no good. See, that's what I'm talking about with Towns. You had the dude on your, the dude is hurt, and you bail him out by passing the ball back out. Should have did a quick move, got around doing, make him foul. The dude is hurt. Dude is limping. All right, he with the ball. Jaquez with the shot up, no good. And off the Knicks, so it'll be Heat ball. It's like whoever got Powell, go right at the dude. That's what I be saying, man. Some of the stuff is just like, yo, it's common sense.
Yeah, but Towns has got to get out the middle. That's for him to do that.
No, Towns had
the dude pinned down low and then still have the help side defense come.
No, but he had the ball. Once he got that ball, that before the help side defense come, you got to make it move quick. The dude is already hurt. You know this. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got the dude on there for. It's like, yo, get him in there and get him in foul trouble. All right, he with the ball. Powell over to Jaquez, out to wide open Mitchell. His 3-point shot is up and it's good. 50-46. And that's why I'm looking at this game, man. I'm looking at this game side eyes, bro. And, all right, Knicks with the ball. Hart. And his dude he just ambushed the dude. Offensive foul on the Knicks. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at this stuff. It just looks, I ain't gonna say suspicious, but it's just like crazy, bro. You off of a rest. This ain't a back-to-back game. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? You rested. You guys are playing like you played last night, like you sluggish. All right, Heat with the ball, up by 4. Mitchell in the lane. Mitchell lays it up and in, and the Heat go up 6, 52-46. Knicks inbounds to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Shaman. Over to Clarkson. Over to Bridges. It's just too many passing the ball around. Foul on the floor. Move. Do something. And Towns will be at the free throw line. Fouled by Jaquez. But it's just too much. It's just passing the ball. Move and do something. Stop passing the ball around the horn. And Towns will be at the free throw line for 2. All right, Towns' first free throw is up and it's good. With 52 seconds left to go in the quarter before the half. Towns' second free throw is up and that's good. 52-48, 4-point Heat lead. All right, so Knicks get another bucket here, get a stop here and stuff like that, down 4. Like I said, shouldn't even be trailing in this game, man.
At all.
Yeah, they're going through the motions. I don't see where's the energy. I don't see the energy, man. It's like this is the energy. You got to play with some energy, man. Heat with the ball. Wiggins over to Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner to Jaquez. Jaquez back to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Clarkson. Mitchell in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Hart. Hart, 32 seconds left to go. Bridges, a wide open 3-point shot, and it's good. 52-51. 29 seconds left to go. Heat with the ball. Mitchell. Guarded by Clarkson. Mitchell over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball. Finds Mitchell. 3-point shot from the elbow, and that's good. 55-51. Knicks quickly inbound. Shamet over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges looking. Finds Towns. Side step 3-point shot is up. No good, and that's it. It's halftime. Once again, halftime score. Heat 55, Knicks 51. Not a good shooting first half of either team.
Well, actually, just tell me this: why did Towns have to sidestep on that 3? He was open originally.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. All this stuff just don't make sense at sometimes, bro. It's like you're doing way more than you're supposed to do. It's like you had a wide open shot to just take the shot.
Just take the shot. Why make it extra?
they got me even questioning a lot of things in these games and stuff like that now, man. All right, we'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the man cave. Unbelievable, man.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden is where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy Jay Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back at halftime. Once again, the score. Miami Heat 55, Knicks 51. Halftime stats for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns in this game with only 4 points in this game and 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 1 point and 8 rebounds. Mikal Bridges is the high scorer for the Knicks with 15 points in the half. Landry Shamet with 6. Deuce McBride with 12 points. Off the bench, Knicks got 6 from Jordan Clarkson and 7 from Josh Hart. And Josh Hart also has 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 19 of 46 for 41%. 3-point shooting, 5 of 17 for 29%. Free throw shooting, Knicks 8 of 13 for 62%. Knicks have 28 rebounds, 14 assists, have 9 turnovers in the game. For the Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins only has 2 points. Kyle Ware has 9 points, 7 rebounds. Norman Powell, 6 points, 3 assists. Davion Mitchell, he's the next high man with 10 points in the game. Pell Larson with 5 points. Off the bench, 9 points from Fontecchio, 11 big points off the bench for Jaime Jaquez Jr. Nikola Jovic with 3 points. Overall shooting for the Heat, 22 of 54 for 41%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 23 for 39%. And free throw shooting, they only went to the free throw line 2 times in this game, 2 for 2 for 100%. He got 23 rebounds, 17 assists, and 5 turnovers in the game. Once again, Heat 55, Knicks 51. Looking at some other out-of-town scores at the half, Cleveland up 59-57 over the Milwaukee Bucks. Halftime, Detroit 62, Indiana 46. Also, third quarter, 4:28 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers up 73-63 over the 76ers. Also, 105 left to go right before the half. Toronto up 57-50 over Charlotte. End of first quarter, Minnesota up 34-21 over the Dallas Mavericks. And early second quarter, OKC all over New Orleans, 49-24. And the 9 o'clock game will be Chicago at Denver, and that's at 9 o'clock. But once again, Heat up 55-51 for the Knicks. Like I said, man, in that first half, we said not good shooting. They got 9 turnovers and that's a lot of turnovers in the first half. 9. Got to take better care of the basketball. Got to shoot the ball better. And the Knicks went to the free throw line 13 times in that quarter. They made 8 of 13. The Heat only been to the free throw line 2 times. And he still have a halftime lead. So, like I said, Knicks leaving some points on the free throw line, but a lot of it is poor shooting and the turnovers. 9. You can't have too many turnovers like that. 9 turnovers. That's the rest. Got the Knicks down in this game. So, in that second half, better shooting, got to take care of that basketball. And like I said, and the Knicks were in the bonus. They was in the bonus early in that second quarter. Sometimes they just settle for jump shots like, or sometimes they wasn't calling fouls like, yo, you just got to make them call fouls. You got to draw that foul. They in the you in the bonus. You got to take advantage of that opportunity. You got to get to that free throw line more. But like I said, Knicks have a 13-2 advantage at the free throw line, but they're not shooting the ball good. That's the problem. They got to shoot the ball better. You say got both teams again some good looks. He hitting just a little bit more, but like I said, not the best shooting game for either team. But like I said, Knicks just got to get better with the shooting in the second half and take advantage of this game. Like I said, this is a gimme game for the Knicks. This is a game the Knicks got to have, man. Can't just be giving away these games. No Bam Adebayo, no Tyler Hero, and also for the Knicks, no Jalen Brunson, no OG Anunoby. But hey, other guys got to step up. Going to need Towns to step up. With only 4 points in the first half, you know what I'm saying? That's a far cry from 31 in that the game before. Also, Norman Powell only got 6 points in this game, so he's been quiet too. But you know what happens in the second half? Sometimes some guys can just explode in the second half. So hopefully that be our guys exploding in the second half instead of the Heat guys, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to get this dub. Might as well win this back-to-back against the Heat. But any you know, your observations in the first half and what the Knicks got to do in the second half?
Other than that, both teams are playing like they had time off. I mean, it's funny. You always say, like, with the time off, they should be more energetic. But
yeah,
these two teams are playing like they just came from vacation or something. Like, they wasn't. They didn't come ready to play.
So you just playing both teams playing with low energy?
Well, it was 20-25 in the first quarter. I think the other game was in the high, almost
30
40
something,
something.
40 something after. Yeah, but that's what I'm
Right,
saying. They both teams look like they act like they played last night, like they playing on a back-to-back.
right.
Both teams is off, so they should have been playing with a whole lot more energy and things like that. So that's what I'm saying, man. It looked like to me like they're going through the motions.
You know what I mean? The expectation, like we came in with expectations. Oh, this person's going to come out and try to show out or shoot more. And everybody's being a little apprehensive with everything. So I don't know if it's like I said, just the fact that they had that time off. I'm putting it with that more than anything because nobody's coming out. Towns is not being aggressive. I mean, like you said, 30 points in the first half. This dude has 4 points in the first half of this game.
4 points.
Come on. Like, stop.
He's 1 of 8 from the field. 1 of 8, bro. You can't be doing that. 1 of 8.
And to me, most of those is jump shots. I mean, I can't say most of those are jump shots, but I'm saying most of those are.
Well, 0 for 3 from 3-point shot. 0 for 3 from 3-point range. But like you said, sometimes, like I said, the way he land on his side. But yeah, like I said, a lot of that is like, yo, you come in closer, just be right there by the line and just boom. Just be like, do your little set shot. You ain't even got to jump. Do your little set shot.
That's
boom. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. He's making it too dramatic. I didn't like in that other game where he took the one-legged step back. I'm like, dude, I thought you gave that, you know what I mean, gave that nonsense up. Like, come on, like some shots, dude. It was like, come on, like it don't look right overall especially when you miss it, because it's not like you're putting forth the great effort of trying to make the shot.
Looking at some highlights from the night before. And Chicago played last night. See, and they played Denver tonight. Let's see how they come out. You know what I'm saying?
Did Giddey get hurt really on that play? He's out.
You talking about the one they shook him out of his shoes?
Yo, when he was like his ankle needed to be
DeAndre Hunter? When DeAndre Hunter did that move on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's what I say that move they did on that's moves from in the past when dudes are doing like which goal when they was doing crossing you over. It's like you get hurt.
Right.
It's like, we had to outlaw that thing because dudes are getting too hurt on them type of plays. It's like, and you saw the space on there, see, compared to like if they was real up close where he could push off or something like that. But DeAndre Hunter had that dude on skates.
I think it was no need for it. I think that dude was already twisted up on the floor. He was already calling for the stretcher after all of that.
He said, "Yo, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if Giddy played. Let me see if he played last night because they played last night. The Bulls played last night. They're playing in Denver tonight. Let me see. And they won it, yo. And the Bulls played a double overtime game against Utah last night. So the Bulls should be tired in this next game. They played a double overtime game. 150 to 147 was the final score in that game.
Wow.
Let me see. High score. Let me see if it was Giddy. Oh, man, let me see. Nope. Yep, Giddy played. He played. He had 26. He had 26 points last night. Yeah, yo, that dude he had a triple double, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists.
Word?
Yep. Nikola Vucevic, I mean, had 21 and 12. Yeah, they bench. Oh, they got 27. Kobe White is back now.
Is he?
Kobe White had 27 off the bench. Ayo Dosunmu had 18 off the bench. Julian Phillips had 10. Jalen Smith and Patrick Williams each had 8. Yeah, them dudes had them dudes had 71 points off the bench last night. But it was a double overtime game. So let me see. For Utah, Kevin Love off the bench with 10, Filipowski with 8, Sensabaugh with 16, Isaiah Kaya with 16. Keontae George had 33 last night. Lauri Markkanen with 47 points last night.
Rocking it.
Yusuf
But
Nurkic had
did Ace
5.
Bailey play in that game?
Yeah, Ace Bailey only had 5 points in that game.
Oh, okay.
He only had 5 points. He only played 10 minutes. So he leaves. I don't know if he left the game with an injury or something. He only played 10 minutes. But Lauri Markkanen took 33 shots. Keontae George took 27. They were the highest scorers. But 47 for Lauri Markkanen. Your boy, the one from the Spurs that killed the Knicks that one game,
Oh,
Mihalik.
yeah.
That dude had
Yeah.
10 points. He had 10 points in that game against the Knicks. He had 30 something, almost 40 points against the Knicks.
Yeah, that dude was like
He was hitting that
100%
shit
from
like
the
water.
field, wasn't he?
Yeah, because he was hitting them shots. He was just hitting them the wide open shots. He was knocking them down.
He was like he can't miss type
That
situation.
dude started for the Bulls yesterday. CV Mikielik, whatever his name is, Mikielik. Yeah, man. Unbelievable and stuff. 150 to 147. It was a shootout in that double overtime game, though. But in the overtime, them dudes is 20 points, 23. Them dudes are scoring. Every quarter was 33, 37, 28, 29. It was they was putting up shots after shots after shots.
Oh, I mean, well, you look at it, you would think everybody's building a squad to be like that.
Yeah, of course.
Chicago, Miami.
Everybody. It's the scoring is spread out and shoot the ball. That's all it is. Just shoot the ball.
Exactly. Oklahoma. Everybody's just a firing squad.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying. And dudes they're gonna fire 40 something threes, 45 threes at you. You got to be ready. If you make it, you in trouble. If they make it, you in trouble.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I wonder if that's like a copycat. I think Boston is the initiator in that for some reason.
5 out. Yeah, Boston. Hell, even Atlanta's scoring 130 points a game and stuff
Yeah.
20. And this with Trey being out. See,
And
it's just
you know what? And I think, and it's funny. It's almost like I wanted to say it was almost like the Knicks is like everybody's a part of the squad.
contribute right. That's how them teams is kind of beating the Knicks. Because the Knicks, like I said last year, we was stuck in the ice age by playing our starters 45 minutes and using a bench very little, and teams was wearing us down with that stuff. Even though we had a better wish go, but too many minutes, man. Like I said, now these guys playing 33, 35 minutes, which is good. If the bench can help you, you got no problem. You good. All right, about to start the third quarter. Let's see how the Knicks come out in this third quarter. Let's see if the Knicks can have a strong third quarter against the Heat. All right, Knicks with the ball. Shamit with the ball, guarded by Powell. Shit, I'm telling you, yo, to me, that Heat arena is kind of empty, bro.
I know. I'm looking. I'm
All
looking
right,
with you on
Towns
this.
with the ball. Towns down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Ware. And Towns, did he hit you in the or is it the face or the ribs? Because the way Towns went in, he went in with some little gusto in there. He said he was trying to get fouled. He's like, y'all got to get fouled. Yeah,
Still
get
with
to that free throw
oh,
line, man. Get to that free throw line, man. Yo, that'll get you going, man. That probably should get you going. You know what I'm saying?
you would only hope.
All right, Towns' first free throw is good. No, that's what you need. Seen the ball go in the basket, like yo, boom, boom. Hey, come on back on offense, man. Start hitting some shots, start hitting some threes. That's what we need. All right, Towns' second free throw. That one is also good. 55-53. 2-point Heat lead. Hopefully they just don't start trading baskets for baskets. That's the only thing. All right. Heat inbounds. Ware over to Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Deuce over to Larson. Larson looking around at Norman Powell. Norman Powell lays it up and blocked, but says goaltending by Mitchell Robinson. 57-53. It's like Robinson, don't wait for it to hit on the glass. All right, Knicks with the ball. Shamit with the ball over to Towns, guarded by Powell at the top of the three-point line. See what I'm talking about? That's too high to catch that ball. It's too high. Towns at the free throw line with Powell. Towns down the lane, lays it up and in. Should have been a foul too. 57-50. Don't understand how that's not a foul. He quickly inbounds Mitchell to Norman Powell. His shot is up. No good. And it's tipped back in. 59-55. Knicks inbounds. Deuce over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Around the Robinson screen. Over to Deuce. Deuce in the lane. Deuce lays it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Back up and good. 59-57. Where's the foul? Towns like, where's the foul? He inbounds Mitchell over to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Mitchell. Over to Larson. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins in the corner to a wide open Powell. His three-point shot is air ball. They call us on Deuce on a foul. Down. All right, so it'd be Heat ball. All right, Larson inbounds to Mitchell over to Wiggins. Wiggins in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson with the ball over to Deuce. Deuce with the ball. Guarded by Mitchell in the corner. Deuce over to Towns. Towns throws down low to Robinson for the easy alley-oop for the dunk. We're tied at 59. That's what you got to say. Look for him and get him down there. All right. Heat inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball. Over to Larson. Larson in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled by Towns. Shouldn't even be fouling Larson and stuff like that, man.
He shouldn't, but I mean, it was. I don't know.
All right, so
I mean, it
Larson
was
will be
a
at the free throw
foul.
line.
I mean,
Yeah.
why? He got to move his body.
Well, he can't guard nobody out there anyway. It don't matter what center forward, power forward, anybody could just get. He's that far away from the basket. They got him. All right, Lawson's first free throw is good. And his second free throw is also good. 2-point Heat lead, 61-59. 9:52 left to go early, third quarter. Knicks inbounds Bridges over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Like I said, bro, I ain't see I ain't just the lighting or something like that. It's like nobody hardly in that arena. All right, Shamit over to Robinson. Robinson at the top of the key. Robinson over to Towns. Towns in the lane, and it's stolen by Norman Powell for the easy dunk. And the Heat go up 63-59. Knicks inbounds. See, on a play like that, when Towns getting it's like you got to give the ball up. Once you get into a double team, you got to give that ball up because they're gonna take that ball from you. You got to give it up. So somebody got to be open. Whoever man that is, they got to be open. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns with the ball guarded by Wiggins. Towns down the lane, lays it up and in, and go back to the floor again. No foul. He quickly inbounds to Wiggins. Wiggins over to Mitchell, back to Wiggins, and it is almost stolen by Shaman, but Wiggins gets the ball back. Wiggins throws to Larson, fakes the shot. Larson in the lane, lays it up and in. 65-61. That's what happens when you almost misses a steal and they get the ball back and they score. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Over to Deuce. Deuce with the ball. Deuce out to Bridges. 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Ware. Over to Larson. Larson with the ball. Over to Powell. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell in the lane. And Mitchell and the ball is stolen by Robinson. Over to Deuce. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges down the lane. Bridges dunks. And Ware just looking like, yo, Ware? What happened? 65-63. Heat inbounds. Mitchell over to Wiggins in the corner to Powell. His pull-up shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Guarded by Mitchell. Bridges. Over to Deuce. 3-point shot from the corner. Up is no good, but Robinson with the putback. And we're tied at 65. All right. Heat inbounds to Powell. Powell with the ball. Guarded by Shaman. And the shot is blocked out of bounds by Bridges. Good help. He said Bridges taking a coaster with a dunk, huh? And Robinson
Well, I mean, it's funny. You see little things like that. You be like, yo, where has this been at?
And Hart with the steal. And it'll be Knicks ball. Good steal by Josh Hart. So it'll be Knicks ball. Hart's like, yo, what can I do to get fouls, man? All right. We're tied at 65. 7:41 left to go. Knicks will inbounds. Tied at 65. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride over to Hart. Hart over to Bridges. Bridges back to McBride to Towns, guarded by Wiggins. Towns look like he's going to pass a Hart, go cutting the lane. Down to Towns, and he dunks it, but they call an offensive foul. You call that now? Man, they be waiting to make some call. Bro, I'll tell you, bro. That is so bootleg, man. But even so, when some and it sounds like, why would you even? Sometimes, like I said, I do has a brain fart out on the court. It's like those fouls are unnecessary to even do a wing. All right, and Larson hits a three, and the Heat go up by 3 points. Knicks inbounds. Bridges with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Wiggins. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Ware. Here comes the Heat. Ahead to Powell. Powell over to Mitchell. To Wiggins. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Yabusele, who's checked into the game for the first time. A foul on Josh Hart. I'm telling you, bro. They making up fouls. Let me see this foul again.
Nah, it's a tech.
That was a technical foul. But yo, the Heat gonna be in which goal? They're gonna be in a bonus. Yeah, he did get fouled by Wiggins. He got fouled by Wiggins. So the Heat will be for technical fouls.
Well, the only thing I can say is the way they've been calling fouls, you would think that would be. But for some reason, for Josh Hart and Towns, like I said, they it's like they go game to game. No, these are the same calls that they call on you all the time. Like, why not just don't do it? Towns, cut to the basket. You was open. What are you worrying about an extra screen? The dude is gonna flop. Just roll to the basket.
Right. You didn't even have to do that. I don't know. Sometimes what they do is like It's just sometimes you look at it just like, why are you even doing that? That was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. It's like the dude, your man, your man had already got around you. It's like all you had to do is, like you said, just roll to the basket. You got an easy dunk.
That's it. It's all to it. I just think that that's a set. Go game to game, and then you complain about when they give you fouls because you just like I don't know. They just do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make it simple for yourself. Yo, they there was I don't know if you saw that thing that Smoke sent that Abdul Carter on the table was coming to practices and
Yeah,
meeting
yeah,
Clay.
I've read all about that stuff. Yeah, yeah, under Dable. I was gonna say, do be letting people do whatever he let the guys he like do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? You can't run a team like that, bro.
Well, you say that, but he knew I don't know when the bricks the stones is all on top of you. You're trying to win football games. I
Is
guess that's your
is
draft pick now. You have to.
yeah, it doesn't matter because you did it to your other draft picks, Bellinger, Hyatt, these other guys, Deontay Banks. These guys ain't even playing good. You let them. That's what I'm saying. As a manager, I mean, as a coach, you got to step up. You're the captain of the whole team. You run the whole thing. You got to run it. You got to run it a certain way. You can't run it. You can't pick and choose when you want to do things, and then you lose a locker room like that. You can't hold certain guys accountable, hold other people not. You can't do that. You're either going to be a leader or you're not a leader. That's the whole point.
Right.
All right, so the Heat made the technical foul shot, and it's a 4-point game, 69-65 with 6:52 left to go in the third quarter. My heart is like, yo, I got knocked down by Wiggins. All right, next time it's like, yo, you ain't gonna call it next time. I'm gonna bowl him over and knock him the hell out. Then you're gonna see what you're gonna call it then. When you're gonna call then, you're gonna call an offensive foul, right? All right. All right. Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Shamit. Knicks Shamit with the ball guarded by Wiggins. This is a small lineup for the Knicks. Shamit pushes off over to Hart. Hart down the lane. And he almost walked again. Shot is up and good. He almost walked again. 69-67. All right. Heat with the ball. Wiggins. Guarded by Bridges at the elbow. Over to Mitchell at the top of the key. Over to Larson. Back to Mitchell. Guarded by Deuce. Out to Wiggins. Wiggins in a corner. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce. And here comes the Knicks. Deuce with the ball. You see on that play, why even Deuce ran to almost like the 3 points of the post? He sort of ran down the middle of the lane. You got the ball. Down to Bridges who lays it up and in. And we're tied at 69. Heat inbounds Larson. Larson with the ball. Larson guarded by Deuce at the top of the key. Larson looks over to Wiggins. Wiggins throws in the corner to Larson. Larson shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Deuce. Larson looked like he was just all out of control on that play. All out of control trying to draw a foul. He was being theatrical.
He was. I just think that Deuce put him in himself in an uncompromising position instead of just beating him to the spot and letting him flop and all of that and throwing up a BS shot. I mean, he helped him out.
Yeah. All right, Larson at the free throw line. His first free throw was good, but like I said, the Knicks got to pick up the pace. They got to pick up the tempo. They playing, like I said, they playing both teams playing like in a daze or something. Knicks got to pick up their tempo and go play faster. You got to play much faster. This team want, like I said, this team wants you. They want to give you the win. You know what I'm saying? You just like it's like they're lulling you like you in a sleep or something like that. Larson's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges guarded by Larson. Bridges over to Shamit. Around the Yabusele screen. Shamit, wide open 3-point shot. In and out, no good. And they say is Heat ball. All right. Heat inbounds. Hawkes with the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Deuce. Over to Hawkes. Out to Norman Powell. Powell over to Larson. And he is stripped by Shamit. And it'd be an offensive foul on the Heat. Kyle Ware.
I was about to say, Ware shoved the hell out of Mikel on that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Larson. Bridges down the lane. Shot is up. Good. Knicks go up 1. 71-70. Heat inbounds. Hawkes over to Norman Powell. Powell with the ball. Over to Larson. Bridges with 21 points in the game. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Deuce. Mitchell out to Ware. Guarded by Yabusele. Over to Norman Powell. And he looked like he lost the ball. Should be Knicks ball. And he's hurt. But he'll be up. It'll be Knicks ball. With 4:43 left to go in the third quarter, Knicks with a 1-point lead. All right, Knicks inbounds. Josh Hart with the ball. Over to Bridges, guarded by Hawkes. Over to Hart. Hart down the lane. Fall away shot is up and good. And Josh Hart with the offense. He inbounds to Hawkes. Hawkes with the ball at the elbow, guarded by Hart. Hawkes in the lane, and it is stolen by Mikal Bridges, who will take it in for the dunk. 5-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor, Miami. 4:17 left to go in the third quarter. 75-70. Knicks with a 5-point lead. And is this the point where the Knicks could stretch out their lead and pick up the tempo?
Well, listen, I'm
Wake
not
'em
going to
up.
give him. I'm going to give him. I give a good take on the effort and the different push they're making. But listen, you know how this thing is a battle of runs. So take it while we got it.
Hold on, we
Hopefully
got
they
smoke
can-
on. We got another baby smoke over here to my yo. It's too early.
It's too
Especially, I
early,
know it's
right,
early with the
to
Knicks.
celebrate.
It's too early. It's too early. He's like, yo, if you want to hit a final whistle until the final whistle, everything is too early until the final whistle. I'll be like, yo, what could possibly happen? It's like, yo, they got a 2-score lead with like about a minute and 5 seconds. It's too early.
Way too early.
He said we don't see 2-minute comeback.
These dudes be basically handing dudes back the game if they could.
Them dudes be like, yo, I don't want it. You want it? I don't want it.
Exactly.
Here goes the game.
Yo, do you think that was? I didn't even know. Do you think that was a bad route by what's the name, or do you think that was a bad ball by Jameson?
Oh, you talking about with Hyatt?
Well, Hyatt, yeah.
Yeah, that was Hyatt's fault. Hyatt should have ran the route. He stopped the route. He should have ran it. And when they in the huddle, when they talk to you, it's like, yeah, the ball coming to you, got to, is it be a corner route? You got to run the route. You got to run the full route. And the defender ran the route. That's why he made the interception. Hyatt stopped. You cannot stop, bro. You got to keep playing. And the thing with Hyatt is, bro, you're trying to be a starter or something like that. You got to get out there and give it effort. Part of the problem is like some of these guys are not giving the effort. And it's just like, I mean, you can see with Banks with the effort of him, even Abdul Carter. Like, yo, these guys got to pick up their You got to pick up your tempo, your speed, or whatever you got to do. You got to pick up your play, man. You got to pick up your play, bro. I mean, you trying to make a name for you. It's like, hi, you trying to make. It's like, yo, they're giving you opportunity now. You got to get out there and make the most of your opportunities, bro. You're the fastest player. You got to run as fast as you can. Do what you got to do. You can't just stop because you decide, like, yo, and that's what happens. It's like, yo, you could have got a touchdown on that play. If you'd have run your route, you would have got the touchdown. You stopped. I mean, you looked at it, the dude stopped, like, what?
Yeah, but what's wrong with our defense, though?
Yo, what I just said, the guys are in position to make plays. They just don't make the plays, bro. And then, like I said, some guys are giving for the effort, some guys not giving the effort.
I mean,
it's like a 50-50.
Dudes is falling into the arms of a tackler and then spinning out of the arms
Yo, like I
to
said,
another
no,
arm, which they
the
break that down.
only person playing a worth on the defense really is Burns. You know, Dex picked up yesterday, but Burns been the whole thing. He like if the other guys can play at his level, because the level he's playing at right now is like 2, 3, like 3, 4 levels above the rest of the team on defense. All right, Knicks with the ball, missed shot. Knicks with the ball, up 5. Deuce in the lane, looking, finds Clarkson. Clarkson at the top of the key around a Yabusele screen. Clarkson over to Bridges in the corner. Bridges back to the Deuce at the top of the keys. Shot clock is winding down. Deuce gonna have to take a tough shot. Over to Deuce. Over to Josh Hart. His 3-point shot is no good. But it's not. That's not on Hart though. That's these other dudes playing around with the ball.
Yeah, but he got to take a better shot than that. Come on, dude. Just shoot the ball. Don't
He
shoot the
didn't. But he didn't have no time. It was only like about 2 seconds left to go on Western gave him the ball. That's what I'm saying. Deuce wasted the most time with the ball. If you're gonna waste time with the ball, you take the shot. And that's what I'm saying. These guys got to stop playing with the ball around the perimeter. Get in the paint, penetrate. Somebody got to move. You got to stop playing on the horn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, he with the ball. Wiggins over to Jaquez, over to Fontecchio, now over to Jovic. Jovic with the ball, nearly loses it. Out to Jaquez. Jaquez guarded by Hart.
same
Shot
thing.
is up, and it's an air ball. 24-second shot clock violation. Yeah. Guys are playing around with like 3:17 left to go. Knicks up 5. This is a perfect opportunity for the Knicks right here. Keep doing what you got to do. Move, get this lead. Get this lead extended. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball over to Clarkson. Just like I said, man, watching this game, man, it just seems like I said, man, it's just the motion. These teams is like, bro, it's like, yo, this is like Hart, fall away jump shot off. No good. Rebounded by Wiggins with the ball over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball. Looking, finds Fontecchio over to Wiggins. Wiggins in the paint. Wiggins lays it up and in. 75-72. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Should have been a foul. No call. Rebounded by Fontecchio over to Jovic. But he's fouled by Hart. Yeah, you know they're going to call that.
Same foul.
I know. That's what I keep saying. That's why them dudes be arguing. Like it's like one dude's like this is like it's the same foul. You should have called it on the other end. All right. So the Heat will inbounds. Jaquez over to Drew Smith with the ball. Over to Fontecchio. Fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Shamet. But the Knicks got to score, man. They got to score. They've been on 75. You got to score. Over to Josh Hart. Hart. Shot is up. No good. But they say it's a foul. The shot is good, but the Knicks trying to say like he got fouled before he gathered and all that stuff. And it's like, but he didn't even dribble the ball after that though.
Yo, these headbands, these are not headbands no more, dude.
What these like wristbands? These niggas got wristbands and turn into headbands.
Yo, these are these
No,
like
you know what they look like? You know what they look like? They look like the women's rap.
right.
Like the rap. That's what I said. This stuff is changing, bro. That's the texture of that thing is like, that's what I'm saying, man. They changed it. Hart's free throws is up. Oh, they did give him a continuation, 78-72. All right, Heat with the ball. Drew Smith with the ball over to Jaquez. Jaquez over to Smith. Smith finds Jovic. Jovic in the lane, throws it out to Smith. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good, 78-75. They staying right there. Knicks got to go. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Wiggins at the elbow, around a Yabusele screen, over to Josh Hart, over to John Clarkson. Back to Bridges. Bridges in the lane, throws it back out to Clarkson. His 3-point shot is an air ball. What is Clarkson out there doing? That's what I'm saying. All right, Knicks with the ball. Jaquez just running over people.
I'm telling
my
you,
God. Ahead to Shamet.
No call whatsoever.
Foul by Wiggins, and he going to the free throw line. But I mean, my God, Jaquez he's playing football out there. I mean, the dude is playing football. I mean, the dude is just like, yo, I'm gonna put my head down. I don't care. I'm gonna throw my arms up in the air like James Harden. All right, so Shamit at the free throw line for 2. 131 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks with a 3-point lead. Shamit's first free throw was good, 79-75. And Shamit's second free throw is up, and that's good, 80-75. Yeah, Landry Shamet had a big game the last game with 36 points off the bench. All right, Heat, inbounds, Jaquez over to Smith. Smith with the ball. At the top of the key, over to Wiggins, around Jovic screen. Wiggins out to Smith, another 3-point shot, and it's good. This dude is hitting 3-point shot. They might want to stick to him. You think you might want to stick to that guy?
No, that's knocking down shots. You would hope.
Clarkson owes it out to Bridges, and the ball is stolen. Here comes Smith again. Smith, he walked. Shot his ball. He walked. I don't know how you missed that walk. It's just mind blowing how these guys could just miss walks. Oh my goodness, man!
Let him walk
All
right
right,
into it.
Fontecchio walking 3-point shot, and he got it. That's what I'm saying. These referees, like I said, they need their eyes checked because, like I said, this stuff is clear as day on the court. All you gotta do is pay attention to what the man with the basketball to watch. That's who has the basketball. That's the ones you can see you traveling on stuff. You don't have to look at nobody else. Watch the guy with the basketball. And you can notice the missteps right there. Clarkson takes it up and in. And the Knicks go back up 82-81. Heat quickly with the ball. Jaquez over to Jovic. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball. Wiggins out to Jaquez. Jaquez over to Fontecchio. At the Jaquez corner 3-point shot. And it's good. 84-82. Is that a 3 or is it 2? Is a 2-point shot?
No, it was a 2.
83-82. Knicks inbounds. Clarkson with the ball. And Clarkson, like I said, even in this game, he's not even playing with some energy. Clarkson down the lane. Looking, shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Heat. Smith with the ball over to Jovic with a 3, and it's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 83, Knicks 82 after 3. 1-point game. So the game is still right here. So now the Knicks got to look at this fourth quarter. They got to take advantage of this fourth quarter. You got to be ready. Got to be ready. Like, yo, like I said, the Heat is trying to give you this game, bro.
Well, not if they, like I said, they go into the laps that they're going into. The turnovers is retarded. Well, I was saying, I mean, if you get a rebound, dude, you got to hold the ball.
And then you look at that one. Well, you see how Towns got the ball. It's like, yo, how do you let Jaquez push you more up? It's like you should just stop right there. And you see what I'm saying? It's like when you keep walking up, you get further away from the basket. You got to stop right down there and just pin the dude right there and wait for the ball. Do not let him. And these dudes, like I said, they don't understand what you call it post. What you call it. You get a closer shot to the post with nobody around you, and you let them move you out of there almost by the by the free throw line, by the elbows. Like you got to stop right there. You bigger than this guy. He's not even supposed to be able to move. He's supposed to stand right there. If he wants to move under you, he could foul you or whatever. Don't move. The guys don't understand leverage. They don't understand post sealing or nothing.
None of that is right.
Like I said, sometimes I be wondering, like I said, what are they looking at in film studies? You watch film studies with the team and you look at it, like, hey, look at this. You could have got what are y'all telling these guys? And then even during the game, like just on that play, if they by the Knicks bench, why are you not yelling to him to stop right there? It's like, where is it? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, all of that is possible, but it's not. You keep forgetting. It's still the individual. I don't think this individual
what I'm saying. But what I'm saying.
That in his repertoire to say, I need to. When he gets to the point where I need to do this, that's when he's going to do it.
Yeah, well, listen, he's been in the league about 9-10 seasons and he ain't going to do it. Because it's not, like you said, it's not in the player. Because like I said, if that was Shaq, when people used to be complaining about Shaq being posted in lane, right? But Shaq is camp out lane because he knows exactly that's where he wants the ball, that close. He's not letting nobody move him around. And a lot of players in the past knew that in the past. Barkley, they had dudes in the post. They know they was getting it right down in there. These dudes are letting these guys. That's what I'm saying. It's just a different era with these kids, man. With their mind thinking and stuff like that. And they would score so many more points if they would get the ball in proper position, easier position. They'll score way more points, easier. All right, Heat with the ball. Wiggins with the ball down to Jaquez, out to Jovic in the lane, throws it back out to Jaquez, had a wide open shot, gave it up. And the ball is stolen by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. Deuce down the lane, shot is up, good, and a foul. And McBride, is it still down? Did he land on that tailbone? We don't need him to land on that tailbone. Yeah, I don't even know what Wiggins came in at the end. The dude already made. And Deuce free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Smith. Knicks with a 1-point lead, 84-83. Smith with the ball over to Wiggins. Wiggins around the Jovic screen. Wiggins, 3-point shot from the top, no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. So Shamet will be back at the free throw line. Good take, though. Good take. He ain't settled. Like I said, Fontecchio, Jovic. What's the other one? Them dudes should have been fouled out.
They need an anonymous name, anonymous phone number to call for them.
Jovic was doing all his work. He was doing his butchering in the first half. He's back in the game. All right, Shamit's first free throw was good. But you know what I'm saying? But we can't really say because the Knicks have went to the free throw line a lot more than the Heat. So it shows in the so you know what I'm saying? We just gotta make the free throws. Even though we were like, they're supposed to call more fouls. It's like, yeah, you guys got a sizable free throw advantage. All right, 4 free throws are good. Heat with the ball, down 3. Jovic with the ball over to Jaquez. Jaquez over to Jovic, over to Smith. Fontecchio in the corner. Fontecchio throws to Wiggins, to Jovic, out to Jaquez and Smith. Whoa, with a rainbow 3 is good. Smith been making all the threes. And we're tied at 86. Knicks inbounds to Deuce McBride. Deuce over to Shamet. Shamet at the elbow. Looking. Trying to find somebody. Finds Deuce. Deuce looked like he walked. His elbow 3-point shot is good. My God. He did like the Harlem Shuffle.
Telling you, pitter-patted all the way.
Heat with the ball, down 3. Fontecchio in the lane. Throws down to Wiggins, up and under and in. And it's a 1-point game, 89-88. Knicks inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. Over to Shamet. Shamet back to McBride. McBride with the ball. Over to Shamet. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Air ball. And it'll be Heat ball. All right. I forgot about the Monday night game. Cowboys up 17-6 over the Raiders with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, right before the half. All right. Heat with the shot, no good, but Jordan Clarkson with the foul underneath on Fontecchio. Jesus Christ, Clarkson. It's like, Joe, just box out and not hold the dude's arm. So the Heat will inbounds. Jaquez over to Smith, down 1. Over to Wiggins, guarded by Shamet. Wiggins out to Jovic. Jovic down the lane, lays it up and in, giving the Heat a 1-point lead, 90-89. Knicks inbounds over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball with Fontecchio. Clarkson in the lane. His shot is up and good, and the Knicks go back up 91-90. All right, Heat inbounds. Jaquez with the ball at the elbow, guarded by Shamet. Jaquez over to Drew Smith, over to Fontecchio in the corner, and he is fouled by Clarkson. Now, Fontecchio is trying to become a problem now. But you got to guard him, because you don't guard him, that's a 3-point shot. Yo, you know who I miss seeing though, man?
Who's that?
Steve Novak with the discount double check after those 3-point shot. He did that thing with his belt. I mean, he used to run down the court and he'd be serious about that belt thing. All right, Heat with the ball. Jovic with the ball on the Towns. Shot is up, no good. And the 24-second shot. Ain't thought he got fouled by Towns. Dude, you was falling away from the basket. You ain't trying to get no foul, Brand. Go sit down. All right, 9:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. 1 point Knicks lead. McBride over to Hart. Back to McBride. McBride over to Hart. Down to Shamet. Down to Towns in the post. Towns looking out to McBride. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball off of Fontecchio's football. He gets it back. Guarded by Shamet. Fontecchio in the lane. Tough shot up and in. 92-91. Knicks quickly inbound to Clarkson. Clarkson down the lane. Shot is up and good. And the Knicks go back up 93-92. Heat inbounds Fontecchio to Smith. Smith with the ball back to Fontecchio. Guarded by Clarkson. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the ball. Over to Smith. Clarkson and Smith foul. Is it foul on Clarkson? You got to turn your back around, Clarkson.
Probably on Hart. Was it on Clarkson?
It's on either one of them, Hart or Clarkson. So Drew Smith will be at the free throw line. All right, his first free throw is good. And look like Bridges will get back into the game for the Knicks. Coming in for Landry Shamet. And Smith's second free throw is good, and the Heat go back up 94-93. Like I said, this game's been here for the longest, man. Nobody could just really get a sizable lead or take advantage of the opportunity. All right, so the Knicks are inbounds. Hart with the ball over to McBride. McBride with the ball, looking. Finds Towns, guarded by Jaquez at the elbow. Towns looking. Towns down the lane. Shot is up. Good. No foul. Unbelievable. Knicks go back up 1. All right, Heat with the ball. Jovic shot is up. Bad shot. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Here comes the Knicks. Deuce down the lane and throws it down. Jaquez. And the Knicks go up by 3, 97-94. Timeout on the floor, Miami. They had to call a timeout after that. Deuce
how
is
can
loose.
McBride get up over the rim, but Towns can't?
Deuce like, yo, Deuce.
Yo, just explain that to me. How is with all that bumping?
Over the 6? Is it Jaquez like 6'9"?
Yeah,
Jaquez about
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah. Take it down there and just throws it down. Yo, but that's even Jaquez. How you let that dude dunk over you? You should have done. You should have golfed that.
You still not explaining how is he able to get it over the rim at 6'2"? And you're talking about a 6'10", 6'11" dude.
That's because I told you the other dude's playing with a flat tire, man. That dude could barely get over the rim, man. It's crazy. You see how he is when he barrels down the lane and stuff. It's like, bro, it's like, yo, and if he get down there, it's like, yo, he got no lift down there, man. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Lead foot, cement foot, everything. I don't know what's going on down there, man.
Yeah, I'm not giving Deuce no more than 6'2".
Yeah, I'm just going. Like I said, Deuce showing off the springs down there. He showed off the springs down on Jaquez. I think he even had Jaquez like, oh snap. He said he got up there and got it over me, man.
Because that was 6'8" and 6'8" down there. Because Wiggins is at least 6'8" over there too.
Like I said, it's only a 3-point game though. It's been like this for the whole game. 3-point, 5-point, you know what I'm saying, 1 point, 2 point, 6 point. But ain't like I say, nobody got a double digit lead in this game at all.
Nah, the Knicks is like I said, they both playing like they just came off vacation. I mean, they are in Miami. Miami's home, but the Knicks is coming out of this cold weather here, going to the nice weather there. So they went from they was in vacation while they was down there. They went down there early.
Said they in vacation. So the Cowboys lead the Mooks team at halftime. I mean, it was not. It's 120 left to go. 17-6 over the Raiders.
Still early.
17-6. Yeah, that ain't too early for the Raiders. The Raiders like the Giants. Also, that ain't too early for them, man.
Really, you think that they'll pack it in and that's it? They're not gonna.
Yeah, because Cowboys just scored another touchdown. They up now 23 by an extra point. Yeah, but see, the Raiders not really explosive though. See, the Cowboys are an explosive team though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to them. It's like they could score. Their defense might be, but they could score. So you playing the Cowboys, you got to keep scoring with them dudes. All right, back to action. 97-94. Heat with the ball. Fontecchio over to Mitchell. And Norman Powell's back in the game now. Larson also in the game. Larson over to Mitchell. Mitchell in the lane. Tough shot off the glass and good. And it's a 1-point game. Good defense by Deuce. 97-96.
Yeah, but damn good offense on that one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He earned that bucket. Knicks with the ball. Bridges down the lane, and he throws away back out. You had the dude. I hate when they do that. Clarkson with the ball. Almost loses it. Clarkson out to Deuce. Deuce, his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Fontecchio. Fontecchio with the ball. Throws over to Norman Powell. Just back in game. Powell floaters up and good. And the Heat go back up 98-96. 98-97. All right. Knicks inbound the ball. Clarkson with the ball. Around the town screen. Clarkson in the lane. Clarkson. Oh my God. That dude like he walked. What are you afraid of? I don't know if Fonseca's like, and he lays up in there. Oh, yeah. These dudes, bro. I'll tell you, boy. It's like they be scared of someone that's like, bro, just take the ball in, man. All right. Fontecchio with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. And Towns with a logo 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Ware. Ware with the ball over to Larson. Larson with the ball at the elbow. Larson over to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Clarkson at the top of the key. Mitchell pushes off. Shot is up. Good and a foul. And Mitchell will be at the free throw line.
Pissed off?
Huh?
You say he pushed off on that shot?
Yeah. And Clarkson has fouled him. Yo, you know what's crazy about the Davion Mitchell thing? It's like him, De'Aaron Fox, and Tyrese Halliburton was on the Kings at one time, all at the same time, and they got rid of all three of them.
Right.
All right. Mitchell, free throws up, and it's good. 101-99. All right. Knicks in about 5:58 left to go in the fourth quarter, so this is a tight game. It's been a tight game really throughout this whole thing. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges back to Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Mitchell. Hart. In the corner to a wide open Clarkson. They got to make these shots. See, this is part of the reason. All right, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Ware over the Hawkins. They got to make these shots. Mitchell over to Hawkins. Back to Mitchell. Over to Norman Powell. Powell in the lane. His floater is up and goes in. 103-99, 4-point game. Now is money time now. Now is money time. These shots got to be made now. This is the pressure point of the game. All right, Bridges with the ball, and Bridges turned the ball over. Stupid. My God. It's like, why would you go into and whose man is that? Where are those? Bro, man, somebody got to move. We got to do something. And Bridges, if you get in double team like that, you got to stop before you get too far in there. Where in the lane, shot is up, no good, rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. But the Knicks got to score the ball. And this is, like I said, and here comes Towns of these logo threes. No good. Rebounded by the Heat. Don't got time for logo threes right now, bro. You got to get a better shot. You got to get a better shot than that. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Shem. Mitchell down the lane, lays it up and in. timeout on the floor in New York. It's a 6-point game, 105-99, just like what I've been saying. This game been here for the longest. Whoever wants it, you got to take advantage of it. You got to pick up your tempo. You got to pick up your pace. Like I said,
but
both
it's
teams are
like
sleepwalking, but it's like, yo, one team is making shots now, though. They making shots. I mean, those are tough shots that Mitchell's are making. The Knicks got to make shots.
You're looking at Towns. It's like, why are you taking shots? It's like, I understand you trying to get yourself in the game or generate, but it's like you're not even trying to do it in the flow of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I said. This is not no time for logo threes, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, and this is like you're saying, they're going through a drought right now, but it's like, you got to take it to that basket. We got to score that ball, because this is how you lose these type of games. These games we lost at this time, at this juncture game, this is how you lose these games. And that's what I was saying. For the longest, this game been here. It been here for anybody.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not simplifying a game that is right there to be simple.
Mm-hmm.
You got to rebound the ball.
Much harder
Towns,
than
he's
what
got
it
to be
is.
aware when he's down low. Like, yo, come on. You're 7 foot. Like, come on. Your wingspan is like at least 7'2", 7'3". Like, get your hands up.
They're not doing it, bro. They're not doing it. They're not doing that thing.
It was halftime at the football game.
Yep, 24-6.
Quentin Williams, Logan Wilson, Malik Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
They got all these acquisitions after the fact.
Yep. All right. 6-point game. Knicks down by 6, 105-99. All right. Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Across the timeline. Over to Deuce. Deuce. Back to Bridges. Around the town screen. Deuce in the lane. Looking. Finds Bridges. Bridges throws it back out to a wide open Deuce for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Heat. Knicks are in a serious drought, man. Knicks cannot score. All right, Heat with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell pushes off, and shot is up, good, and a foul. And this is what happened. Knicks had a chance to get that ball. When that ball got out of Weston, they're not getting the loose balls. They're not getting the 50-50 balls either. Stripped it out of there and rolls right over to Kyle Ware. And then what's the name fouls, and then Towns fouls Ware. Shot from Ware at the free throw line, and it's good. And the Heat, 108-99. Heat going up by 9, getting some breathing room now with 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Knicks inbounds, Hart over the Bridges. And this is why I'm talking about some of these teams. Like I said, when these other teams are struggling, both teams are struggling, nobody wants to score. Then also when other teams start scoring now, and the Knicks, now they want to do stuff to like score them. Makes no sense whatsoever. Towns finally get an and one, 108-101. Surprised you're not selling for no logo. Yeah. And he's not selling for no logo threes. All right, Towns' free throw is good, and it's a 6-point game, 108-102. But like I said, it looking like they're going to be trading baskets for baskets, man. It's like the Knicks don't make up defensive stops and stuff like that. They're going all right, Heat with the ball. Mitchell with the ball over to Jaquez. Jaquez over to Mitchell. Back to Hawkins in the lane. Floater is up and put back in by Kyle Ware on the putback dunk. 110-102. All right, Knicks with the ball. Deuce with the ball. Over the heart. Down low to Towns, out of bounds. A turnover, a costly turnover. All right,
Bad
Heat with the
pass.
ball. Mitchell with the ball. Yeah, well, hey, like I said, bro, all it is making shots. That's all it is. As one team makes shots, that's all it is. It's like when both teams are struggling, somebody got to start making some points. And once you start making points, you're gonna break the other team. And a fall away shot is good by Norman Powell. 112-102. Heat are on an 18-5 run. That's what I say. It's 18-5 run. This game was right here. This game's been right here. They just been scoring now. Tyrone Hall, what's good, bro? Missing way too many. Yo, that's all it is, man. Missing way too many shots. And like I said, throughout the whole game, the Knicks they've been sleepwalking through this whole game, bro. The whole game. And it finally catches up with you towards the end. When you keep sleepwalking because you can't wake up out of a sleep, that's what happens. You just stay in a daze, and that's what happens. And a game, like I said, a game like this is a perfect opportunity for somebody else to step up. Somebody to step up. If the Stars ain't doing it, somebody else can step up from the bench. Somebody got to step up. It's right there. I mean, this is like a slow motion game. You know, a slow motion game for somebody to just like take control of the wheels. And in that case, it's the Heat. Davion Mitchell started taking control of the game. Started making some tough shots.
Well, the bottom line is this is a game that like we started off saying from the beginning. Towns should have taken over the game a long time ago at this point. He has not stepped up to step into that role yet because of his inconsistency. And I don't. It's not one of those things of just taking jump shots. It's
Yeah,
being yourself.
but see, this is a type of game. It's not even if it's not Towns, it's somebody else. There's no stars playing for
Nah,
Miami
it
Heat.
has to
There's
be
no
him.
stars.
He's a
No,
stud.
no, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Even if he's just other people got to step up. This is a game that a bunch of people should have stepped up in this game. They don't even have no stars on their team playing either. I know we got Brunson and Anunoby, but they got Hero and what's name out. This is a game for anybody. This is not a game. There's nobody is doing lockdown, nothing. Dude just got to make shots. That's all you have to do. This, like I said, this is like playing like a CYO rec game, bro. That's all it is. No pressure on nobody. Just play basketball and play loose and make shots. That's all you got to do. All right, Knicks get the ball. 112-105. Towns fake the shot and no call on the shot. Ball is thrown ahead, and Josh Smith saves the ball into McBride. Ahead to Landry Shamet. Shamet with the ball over to Towns. Towns with the ball guarded by Larson at the elbow. Towns. And they call an offensive foul. I told you they'd be looking to make calls and shit, bro. I'm telling you.
But again, that's why I keep telling you. Doing too much, pass the ball out, repost. He's trying to do way too much. He did the same arm shit. That's why they called the foul.
Yeah. 5 personal fouls for Towns. 112-105. Heat with the ball now. Hawkins with the ball over to Norman Powell. Shot is up and is blocked. Here comes the Knicks. Shamet with the ball. Shamet over to Deuce McBride. McBride looking. His 3-point shot is up and good. Now he can make shots. This is what I'm saying. Man, like I said, this stuff is all scripted to me, bro. This stuff is all scripted. Like I said, these dudes been playing low, slow. Now all of a sudden, now you want to play with some energy now. Now you want to play with some energy. All right, it's only a 4-point game, but 138 left to go. Mitchell with the ball. Throws out to Norman Powell. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Deuce McBride. Deuce, guarded by Powell. Deuce in the lane and throws it back out to, bro. He could have just took a layup or got fouled or something like over to Josh Hart. And this is what I'm saying. This to me, this is what I keep talking about when plays it. This is what I keep talking about when I talk about plays is scripted. This is what I keep talking about. You had a chance to get in the lane and get a foul and make the shot, and it's like you passed the ball like 40 feet back out. That's what I'm saying, bro. This stuff is just ridiculous. Like I said, it's almost like you got to go through it and go do it.
But you say all of that, but I look at it. These dudes just don't think what it is in the moment.
It's not that to me. Like I said, everything is starting to add. Things are starting to add up. Like behind the scenes, things are adding up. You just gotta look at things, man. When it's like this is like you be because the plays you be like the plays you think is going to happen is not happening. They're stopping doing what they're going to be doing or something like that, man. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. And look at all. He makes a free throw now. It's 112, 109. Where was all this at like 5 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago? This is what I'm talking about. This is pure BS, bro. This game been here the whole game. It been like this the whole way. Everybody acting like they sleepwalking now. All of a sudden now they got the energy now. All of a sudden out of nowhere. And Towns hit both free throws and it's 112, 110. With 110 left to go in the game. Heat inbounds. Hawkins throws ahead. Oh my God! All the way to Norman Powell, guarded by, and Norman take right to the lane and lays it up and in. He didn't. Well, why he didn't pull it back out? He attacked. Yeah, he attacked. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Down 4. Towns guarded by Ware. Towns looking, finds Deuce. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball. 47 seconds left to go. Mitchell guarded by Deuce. Mitchell in the lane. And the pass almost stolen, but Wiggins a shot, no good. Rebounded by Shamet. 32 seconds left to go. Shamet with the ball. Shamet pull up 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Out to Towns. His 3-point shot is up and good. This stuff is scripted, bro. 114 to 113. Now all of a sudden these dudes find energy to do something. That's what I'm saying, bro. This stuff is just freaking crazy, man.
Yo, but you see how simple his shot looked when he took an easier shot?
Yo, like I said, man, this stuff is crazy, man. It's a 1-point game, 114 to 113. Timeout on the floor is a 1-point Heat lead, but the Knicks going to have to either get a steal or get a foul because it's only like 20 seconds left.
2.4, yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to have to try to get a steal or just foul or something like that.
To me, I don't understand. How did Norman Powell lay up a center in a guard?
Because, like I said to me, is like I said, he attacked it. He went real quick, and like I said, the dude, like I said,
he actually went to the side that Towns was on and still laid up.
Right, he went there, but like I said, he's in attack mode. He went to attack. He went real quick. Like I said, when I seen him play, when he threw it back, I was like, yo, it's 1-on-2. It's like, yo, Norman Powell taking it. He's not the Knicks. The Knicks guards would have like stopped right there or pull up or something like that. He's in attack mode. He's in like, yo, either you're gonna foul me or I'm gonna make this shot, and that's what it looked like. Either you're gonna foul me. He's not scared of going there. These guys are scared. The way they play scared, they just like not being in attack mode. Anybody know that from back in when you play basketball back in the day, if you got an advantage like 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, you attacking that dude back there by himself. These guys, they'll stop and do pull up or do something. It's just like it just don't make any sense. So this is the game right here, 22.4. All right, he looking at inbounds. Look at Hawkins over to Mitchell. How Mitchell is so wide open.
Nah, they was running screens. So I mean, somebody was gonna run open eventually. They was trying to prevent it from just being passed in the backcourt to kill more time. Nice.
So Mitchell will be at the free throw line, which is, I mean, it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's 21.4. Like I said, you got a lot of, yeah. So yeah, his first free throw is no good. But like I said, man, it's 21.4 seconds left to go. So yeah, Knicks got a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? So, and Mitchell Robinson will check back into the game. And his second free throw is good. 115, 113.
Again, now this is an easy play for us. No hands down. Should we go to Towns in the post? That should be a give me go move right there. Everybody isolate and go straight to our post.
Timeout on the
I
floor.
guarantee you they won't do that. They'll pass it around the perimeter for Towns to take a 3-point shot. Come on, it's predicted. It's going to be predictable.
But to me, that's what I keep saying. Like I said, where was this energy at 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago? That's what I'm saying on both teams. Now, all of a sudden, now these guys, that's what I'm saying, man. It's almost like, yo, it'd be like, yo, wake up, time to play, man. Time to play, yo. It's time to play. It's like, come on. You've been watching this game. I could have fallen asleep throughout most of this game, bro. That's how slow it's been on both sides. Now,
Right now,
all of a sudden, the Heat went up by 8 points. Now the Knicks want to play. Now they want a sense of urgency. When the game was like 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, everybody going through the motions.
Right now, I wouldn't even have Hard in the game.
So you take him out.
Yeah, because he's not going to give us that offensive-minded guy. You know what I mean?
You know, put all the scores out there, right? You put Clarkson back out there. We'll see what they come back out with.
Deuce, Hart, Towns, Mikal, and Shem.
Towns, Shamet. So, hey, knowing the Knicks is like, yo, they're going to go for the 2 or the 3, right?
And like I just said, Wiggins is on Towns right now.
All right.
Oh, my God. Pass the ball.
Knicks
you got plenty of time.
All right. Knicks with the ball. Bridges looking. Over to Deuce. Guarded by Mitchell. Deuce. Fall away shot. Why are you doing the fall? Towns shot is up. And is blocked by Ware.
He was fouled. Towns was definitely fouled.
I know.
By Hackett.
Towns was fouled by somebody, but
Ware blocked it, but Hackett fouled him.
I mean, Wiggins had his arm on. I mean, his hand on what you call it.
To Wiggins and Hackett fouled him.
Yeah, I know. They ain't calling no call. And then, like, Bridges went in there. It's like he didn't even hardly go and jump for the ball and then rebound. It's like, hey, it's just like, yo, these dudes, man. That play right there is like, yo, it's like, yo, it's like, what is the call?
They don't even know what they want to make. Hackett fouled him up top. Wiggins fouled him down low. Ware came over. But then when Kel came over to get the rebound, he was being grabbed.
No, wait a minute. They call it goaltending, but it's not goaltending. So that's what they stopped and play for.
I don't think they call goaltending.
That's what they talking about. It's goaltending or something. That's what they talking about. But I don't even know. I thought it was foul or something. If anything, I thought it was a foul. I didn't know if it was goaltending. Because if it's not goaltending, then it'll be Heat ball. Because like I said, when you look on that play when Josh Hart, like Bridges never even jumped up to go get that ball to rebound. He's standing on the floor, and that's how the ball is like. He's not. It's like, bro, you got to jump off your feet to get the ball.
Did he really need to? I mean, the ball hit him right on the fucking shoulder.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he'd have jumped up, he'd have got the damn ball. That's what I'm saying. If the ball had to fall over to him, it's like, yo, because he's not even making an effort to get it. Hart making an effort to like knock the ball around and do something.
I don't know.
I don't even think it was a goaltending. Let me see. Town shot. It's on the way down. You trying to say it's on the way down?
Oh, that's a stupid call. You should have looked at the foul of it before. He was fouled on the shot. Right. I'm thinking now they're calling a foul on the floor on the loose ball. Yo, these refs is retarded. Yo, you need to be fined just off the stupid call you just made off of that. That's dumb.
I told you, bro. Every time, like I said, then and I don't know why the Knicks they could challenge it, but like, hey, Towns got fouls. Look, it's like
they can't challenge shit. That's what you gonna challenge. They made a call that didn't resonate with what they
Right,
needed.
they made a call on the goaltender, but they didn't make a call on the foul call. Though you could be like, "Yo,
Another
the dude
foul.
got foul." All right, Knicks with the ball, Deuce with the ball, gets the tap, Deuce.
Fucking over.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns, and he gets fouled and no call, like you said. And they'll call a foul on Hart.
And then he takes a stupid step back jump shot once again. I told you.
Yeah, but like I said, on this, like, yo, Townsend got called like a couple of fouls for it, so that's crazy.
No, listen.
It's
He gets
crazy,
fouled.
man. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if you're not going to call it, like I said, man, but like I said, even in this game, the Knicks had a lot of opportunities to take control of this game. They never did, man. So that's why they lost the game.
He
This game
he
could have been one of.
He had enough time to still pump fake Ware and get a foul call on him. You know that,
No,
right?
I know. But
But
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying
he was on the
is,
side of the basket. He don't see
what
that.
I'm saying is, I'm not even arguing this game. And like I said, this was a winnable game that Knicks could have won. They just lost this game. They didn't want this game at all for most of the game anyway. All right, once again, final score: Heat wins 115-113 over the Knicks. Miami goes to 7-7 on the season. Knicks fall to 8-5 on the season. Let me give you the final stats for this game. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns finishes with a double-double, 22 points, 15 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson finishes with 5 points, 11 rebounds. Mikal Bridges finishes with 23 points in the game. Landry Shamet with 10 points. The high man for the Knicks was Deuce McBride with 25 points in the game. Off the bench, the Knicks had 14 from Jordan Clarkson and 14 from Josh Hart, and that was it off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 43 of 94 for 46%. Three-point shooting, 9 of 36 for 25%. Free throw, Knicks was 18 of 24 from the free throw line for 75%. Knicks finished with 49 rebounds, 23 assists, and 15 turnovers in the game. For the Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins with 6 points. Kyle Ware with a double-double, 16 points, 14 rebounds. Norman Powell with 19 points. Davion Mitchell with 18 points. Pell Larson finishes with 13 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Off the bench, Fontecchio finishes with 14 points. Jaquez with 13 points. Nikola Jovic with 5 points. Drew Smith with 11 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Heat, 45 of 101 for 45%. Three-point shooting, they were 14 of 35 for 40%. Free throw shooting, they only went to the free throw line 13 times. They were 11 of 13 for 85%. They finished with 40 rebounds, 29 assists, and 13 turnovers in the game. So once again, Heat wins 115-113. Heat goes to 7-7 on the season. Knicks fall to 8-5 on the season. Knicks next game will be Wednesday at 9:00 against the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. I'll be back here on that, doing that against the Mavericks. Looking at some final scores across the league, scores that went final. Philadelphia comes back and win 110-108 over the Clippers. Detroit blows out Indiana 127-112. Cleveland wins 118-106 over Milwaukee. Halftime, Denver up 64-63 over Chicago. End of the third quarter, OKC up 105-80, blowing out the Pelicans. Fourth quarter, Minnesota blowing out Dallas 100-71. Also, 18.4 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Toronto up 110-108 over the Charlotte Hornets, a 2-point game in that game. So looks like I said, Knicks lost tonight. Mavericks got blown out on the road, getting blown out. But once again, final score: Knicks 115-113 loses to the Miami Heat. A winnable game that the Knicks could have won, but hey, can't win them all, man. So hey, I'm on to the next one. So the Knicks are, like I said, starting the road trip off with a loss against the Miami Heat. The Knicks will be in Dallas on Wednesday. Then on Saturday, they'll be in Orlando to play the Orlando Magics. Like I said, in this game, looking at this game, man, too many missed opportunities, missed shots. some fouls that weren't called. Even though the Knicks went to the free throw line more, Towns should have got some more foul called. But like I said, man, Knicks had a perfect opportunity to win this game and take control of this game. They never did until it was too late and trying to make a comeback, and it was too late. You got to play this game. And like I said, you got to play all 4 quarters, man. You got to play with some type of sense of urgency, some type of tempo, some type of energy. You got to bring energy from the start. Can't pick and choose when you want to use your energy. But like I said, any final words you want to say on this game, man, with the Knicks losing 115-113 in a close one?
Well, my thing is for Towns has got to pick an identity, and meaning that if you're coming in to play hard, you got to play hard on both ends of the floor. And I understand he got fouled on a lot of plays that wasn't called, but meaning that he still just has a dude. They got Wiggins and Jaquez playing you. There's no way that you should
Right.
not be roasting that line. That you should force them to use their big man on
You say you should be feasting on that.
Listen, when I watch games like that and I see the matchup of that means you're not playing to your potential, and that upsets me more when watching a game that tells me that you're not really doing what you're supposed to do in a game. There's no way that
Right.
we should ever match you up with anybody other than a 7-footer to try to stop it.
You said Towns outside
It's just
shooting
the
was
bottom
ass
line.
tonight.
It's
Right.
just the bottom line. Outside of that, like you said, it was a lackluster game that, again, the Knicks didn't make a lot of shots, and, the game was just there for them to take it. I just think that we needed our stud, Towns, to step up. We needed Mikal to do more. We needed more out
From
of
the bench.
definitely those 2 players.
Yeah.
And, whatever. I mean, our bench is going to be limited. Let's be for sure. You know what I mean? You got 2 of our key bench guys already in the starting lineup.
Yeah. I mean,
So
for the bench, you had Clarkson and Hart with 14 apiece, you know what I'm saying? But none from Yabusele and
yeah, but
who's the
Ash,
other one?
you say that, but again, 2 of our starters is out with 2 of our bench
Oh yeah.
players
Yeah,
starting.
we're only play 1 minute. Yeah.
So you know what I mean. If you flip that on the other end, our bench players did give us productive minutes.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean they did, but like I said, all this thing come down to is scoring and shooting. That's all it comes down to.
it does, but
It,
it does come down to defense. We got to play a little some defense.
yeah, you could play defense, but like I said, there's not a lot of defense being played in the NBA. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
If you want to say 50-50 balls, yeah, you gotta get rebounds and stuff like that.
Right.
But defensive stops and stuff like that. But like I said, we will see the next game because now they go to Dallas and stuff like that. So hey, they can't come back with the same type of energy, bro. You got another day off, rest and stuff like that. You got to come up. You got to pick up your energy because I kid you
Dallas
not,
came up and lost.
Dallas.
They won the league.
Right, I'm telling you, I kid you not. You can't play like this with Dallas against, you know what I'm saying, because they'll have those guys ready to play. I mean, PJ Washington, Flag, and whoever is on Dallas, you know what I'm saying, them guys will be ready to play. But if the Knicks, like I said, you can't keep going through the motion. You got to come ready to play, man. You got to, just like how the Knicks played the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, that's how they should be playing. They did not play like that throughout the whole game, and that's why I keep saying they pick and choose when they want to. You cannot do that.
Man, too many turnovers. Stupid turnovers. Come on. Towns had a layup. Hart threw a ball that, come on, dude. You got to get it together. We got to minimize those issues, especially down the stretch. Mikal Bridges, a turnover driving to the basket. Come on. It's like you got to put more effort into playing the game, not just playing through the game.
Yeah, Tyron Hall 3-point shooting as a team was poor. Yeah. Let me see what that 3-point shooting. I think the Knicks only 3-point shooting 9 of 36. It was 25%.
Of course,
27
Towns
3-point
took
shots.
too many. To me, right? Towns was up until a point of him hitting a 3-point shot. He was what 0 for 6, 0 for 7.
It's 3-point shooting tonight.
Because he was only 1 for something.
Towns and Landry Shamet both were 1 of 7 from 3-point range.
Exactly.
Bridges was 2 of 4. Deuce McBride was 5 of 12. He took 12 3-points. Deuce took the most 3-point shot, 5 of 12. Clarkson and Hart was 0 for 3 from 3-point range. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like other than Deuce was shooting, Deuce and Bridges, everybody else was terrible. 1 for 7, both Shaman and Towns, and then Clarkson 0 for 3 and Hart 0 for 3. Got to get much better production out of that, man, the shooting and stuff like that. Like I said, the shots are there. We just got to make these shots. So we ain't going to make them all, but we got to make majority shots. Those are good high percentage shots. You got to make them. Not the logo shots, but the ones right by the line that you're supposed to make when you're open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so we'll see how it goes, man. But we'll be back here Wednesday at 9 o'clock, man, against the Dallas Maverick, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping into this live stream, Knicks versus Heat. Make sure on your way out the door you hit that like and subscribe button for the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. And we will be back here Wednesday at 9 o'clock, man. Until then, we will see you guys. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 in the screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Ultra Production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.